2 more. 5 stars. What did I type in you? Post from a goat.
Oh, now you're telling me?
Oh, I don't I typed post from a goat at StarMunchkin once and what?
Echoing through these fields like it was.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. You said toast, and it was like toast.
You carried something rare, a gift that can't be borrowed. You made us feel like family in a world we used to follow.
Oh snap! We have the link. Oh nice. Oh god.
The throne you left behind stands empty and too tall.
Really loud.
No one to fill that silence, no one to heed the call. Oh, come, we still hear your voice.
Oh, look at Buttercup. That's great.
Echoing through these fields
I'll
like
be right
it
back.
was our choice. You were the prophet that nobody could replace, a legend in this world we share. Time cannot erase. The crown has a new head, but they will never be king. The throne's too tall for anyone
quite a bit hot down and
who tries to wear that ring. He might have been a
finishing up. He's
prophet,
still
the way he made us
Am I also
all
supposed to
believe.
persistent?
But the wind has changed.
Oh no! Like if you want to watch it as well, you can be on YouTube, but that's completely like your choice.
We'll find out
Okay, so like if I wanted to see like the comments and stuff.
without you.
Yeah, that's what I
This
was
world
doing. Like that's why I just left the room. I
remembers
forgot my iPad. Hey, look,
Every
it's our bro.
word
FTP. Check it out.
No, Al Watts.
Some names
Yeah.
never
But
fade
so
away.
the link that I just posted in the announcement.
This is an old man like y'all. An old man like y'all.
Lynn Skinner all day, baby. That's what I'm talking
All 10
about.
incarnations of him. All 10 incarnations.
But
We'll keep your fire burning until the very end. Single guitar notes, silence. There was a time in this world we built when one voice carried further than the rest. A prophet walked among us, not the strongest, but above the test. When calm spoke, everyone stopped what they were doing, gathered round to hear the words of the one that kept this world moving. He never needed power to make the whole world feel. He just showed up and suddenly everything became real. Oh, come, we still hear your voice echoing through these fields like it was our choice. You were the prophet that nobody the culture learned to thrive. Calm built this world long before he walked away. Oh, calm, we still hear your voice echoing through these fields like it was our choice. You were the prophet that nobody could replace, a legend in this world we I don't know. One part of me would be like, should I stay up every single hour? But if they like went back to the 4 hour little grace period and then they still had the overnight for just the exotic parking lot, like the top one, the lustrous one,
Right.
then I think it could work out with 24/7. You just have that extra 6 parking lot 24/7, and then the boost the 20 is only every from the 10 to 10. But otherwise, if it's every hour of fighting, that might get a little hectic. I mean, that's more fun, but some people might not be the happiest about it.
Okay, so hold on. Apparently they couldn't hear any of that. But
The
Calm
wife's
is here. Calm. Hello,
Calm's
Calm.
cute,
What up, my
though.
man? Introduce again. Okay, all right. Sorry, all right. Well, I had a lot of energy, so we'll go through all that again. Welcome to the Cinco de Mayo edition of Shroom Chronicles. It's been a little while, but we're back. I'm Nylock. We got F2P, the beautiful mustachioed man right here.
Howdy,
Now.
howdy.
And we're here
Somewhere.
with StarMunchkin. StarMunchkin, hello.
Oh, hello.
This is the awesome star from 1002, the legend herself. And we were just rambling about parking and stuff. I gave some shout outs. Obviously, Calm's here, so that's amazing. So Calm, Snowy, everybody. I see Moldy's here, Shroomrix, the bully always beating me is here. Board Thinking's here. Skate is here. Hello to Board Thinking. I already said that. Okay, anyway, okay. We'll say hello to everyone else later. But actually, let's start with parking. You know, it's what everybody's thinking. It just started yesterday. Who do you have parking with this week, Star?
I don't remember exactly, but it's 2 1700s and then 1170. I can look.
So 1170. That's it. That's Meow and then Tony and Ron Bomb in them, or is that a different server?
I think Tony's a different server. I think he's one of the 1500s.
Oh,
I think it's Meow's,
1338.
Jessica's, right? Meow's, Jessica's, and her alts.
And then it's formerly 433. My bad, not 450. So that's like Legacy Chica, Jimmy, I think Damo and Kane. I think.
Kenobi. Everyone keeps changing their names recently. I don't know.
That's true too. Yeah.
90360.
Okay.
But yeah, we have 1733 and 1765. So too little, too late is in 1733.
And then
It's fun.
Tipster is Tipster the other one? 765. Yeah. We just had them, right? Yeah, we just had them. I think like 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Too little, too late. Good people. Tipster is one of. Is he the only plume left now? There's
Yeah.
got to be other plumes, but like he's the one pushing plume. I know. Okay. Uzi's here. What up, Uzi? Oh yeah. Board thing was correct. That was 338. I was thinking of. Ravs is here too. What is this? Some type of look at all these people popping out of the woodwork for Star. I love it. What are your first impressions of the new parking overall? Anybody? F2P, Star, anyone?
StarMunchkin's first. It's always the guest first.
Oh yes, guess first.
I mean, I think it has potential. I think it'll be fun. I mean, I know that my server is known for being a bully. I think it's kind of fun, but like in a playful way. It's kind of like when I kept hitting Amno. I was like, it's all in good fun. It's all love. It's like, and I accidentally hit him with the wrong set one of the 3 times that I hit him, which I think was funny because I lost.
Who was it that you were playfully bullying? I forgot. Who was it?
I think his name was Amno.
Okay.
Something like.
Yeah, that was. I think I've literally only used 2 attacks because I've been like standoffish, like 3 tickets. Let me rephrase that because I've hit the top 4 lots more than a couple times. But to take to park my mount, I think I've only done 2 hits total because I don't want to. I don't know, and it's got to be the wrong way. But like I was messaging Quack earlier, and he was like, "Everyone seems to be very peaceful and fancy," and he like sent a little, that meme with like a dude sipping tea with his pinky out.
Yeah.
It was Guillermo. That's who it was.
Ah, okay. Guillermo.
Yeah, I mean, like we were kind of talking about earlier, it's like you kind of have to really be cohesive with everybody because you get more points if your entire, if like one spot is taken by your entire server. So it's like, in that aspect, the plundering would be fun, but everyone would kind of have to be on board with it. I know my server at least has kind of dwindled down a bit. So it's either we're all not on at the same time or it just doesn't play out well. But it's like there's not a plunder time now. It's like we were all on at the same time to plunder all at the same time before, and now it's just all day long. Kind of takes it away a little.
I haven't figured out that rhythm at all. I've seen F2P like poking into. He's in the Discord going, "All right, actives, let's go here. Actives, we got this here. Not for every lot." Every time.
I was gonna say, like, I was feeling bad after the first 2. I was like, am I gonna do this every single opening? Like that could get real annoying real fast. After the first 2, I was like, let's ease down and let's see how it goes for the rest of the day. But if you were to do it every time, it would be real annoying. Because also people they stagger at times, so that it wouldn't even be every hour. It would be like every 20 minutes at some points. And then right now we have Quack that just sweeps all of them. And then we're like, okay, back to square one. Let's take this one. Let's take that one.
Right.
That part's kind of fun.
I didn't even guard one of the top 4 spots. Like I didn't even guard because I was like, oh,
because you hate those.
Well, no, because it was like everyone was there. I was like, oh, F2P, Vegas is in there, Rafiki's in there, like Vales, everybody was in there. Quacken's gonna wipe all of them, and we have the second one opening in 9 minutes. So I'll just wait and then guard there.
Hey, I mean,
he's gonna take whatever he wants anyway. So I don't know, but I
we
will
got one
say
stop earlier. We got one stop earlier.
I definitely will say I like not having my plunder alarm on every single day because I used to do that. Just 1950 server time, my watch goes off and I'm like, oh shit, where's my phone? Right? So I never have to do that again. I like that. That's a plus for me. What I'm finding out is that was also fireworks, baby. What I'm also finding out is that was actually a lot of the enjoyment I had left in the game. Was doing I'm trying to make more things happen and now they're not working. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there you go.
But yeah, that was apparently I really enjoyed the old parking more than I thought I did, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it will be weird, like Star mentioned, like everyone knew to get on at this specific time to plunder. Now it's like I look at my phone and I'm like, can I do anything? No? Okay. and then I do my other shit and turn off the game. So there's got to be a new rhythm to find, I guess, with those top spots, and then I guess it does depend. It's no different than it ever has been. There's chill parking weeks, and then there's not chill parking weeks. I guess in that respect, it's going to be the same, right? I don't know who O1 is with as an example, not to use them. Well, you know what? I will. I love a lot of people on O1, but you don't want to face them in parking because they're a bunch of dicks. But I would imagine if we were facing O1 and instead of, let's say, 1526, 1026 wouldn't have 5 of those top spots. At least last I looked. We would maybe we'd have 1 or 2, maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
Whoever's parking with them, let us know. Oh, Podestrom is here. What up, Plunder? Podestrom! What's up, buddy?
I think that's when it'll be or feel more exciting is when you have a server that's kind of just going ham. And then it'll maybe ignite the fire and everyone just starts going ham,
You know what? I think you're right. It opens at 2 a.m. for New Zealand. Damn. That sucks. I did not know that, Shroomrix. I was complaining about the new parking times with Quack because I learned the hard way. If I open the game once, the first time I open the game during the day, I just start checking it sporadically for the rest of the day. So I just don't check it before lunchtime ever because I have shit I have to do before lunch, So yeah, so for me that's around 14 to 1500 server time. So I only get like 7 hours, maybe 8 max of parking a day now. So that kind of sucks. Calm's asking for a friend. What exactly changed in parking? Well, what's the easy way to explain it to Calm?
Well, realistically, the extra lots are basically like guaranteed 6 parking lots. While you don't have them 24/7, especially you park in the lower ones, no one's really going to kick you out. You go to the bottom ones, there's like 300 spots. And even when I'm on my 1731 account, I've had no issue parking in that one or the one higher. Of course, if I try to park in like the top one, I'm going to get booted within the first 30 seconds. And if I park with like one lower, it's probably within the first 5 minutes. But I feel like it at least kind of guarantees if you're in the weaker side of things, you kind of are guaranteed a lot, like a spot to park in for your 6 now. And it kind of guarantees everyone a spot versus just the, let's say the first 20, 40 people who park right away. Because sometimes you get 3 lots and they would fill up right away and it wouldn't even be all your actives.
Essentially, there isn't really like there's no cross server spots anymore. Really. There's the ones that give like buffs to everyone, but it's not like, oh shit, we have no overnight lots. No one has overnight lots anymore. That's just fucking gone. You don't park overnight anymore. They're just middle fingers, fuck you, you get no lots. But they're like, but you get better rewards when you're parked in this top tier, and then if you park in this tier, you probably won't get fucked with much, and if you park down here, or you're not gonna get fucked with at all. So I guess it's like I think that's what they were aiming for. It's my guess. I don't know. I'm always wrong when I try to guess what the devs are thinking, but it feels like they were trying to cater more towards the whole of the group, especially now that we have 700 servers playing with the original servers. Like that's pretty weird. I feel like they were trying to make more of the player base happy, but in turn they've made it, I don't know if less competitive is the right word, although it's literally day 2, so it's hard to judge that. But it does feel like the competitive aspect is mostly gone because people are playing nice, and maybe that won't be the case every week. It probably won't be, actually. So I don't know. That's my take. I don't know if that's right, though. And then Uzi was saying
players get more rewards.
Well, the lots in general seem to give more rewards, even though they're less time. I'd have to work out the math, but like it might still work out that you're getting more rewards in the end, especially if you're parking in the higher end lots, just because they're in the thousands of percents. But it definitely seems to benefit, like I was trying to say earlier, the earlier servers. Because I don't know, before it was kind of sometimes pity of being like, can we get a lot? And then you have to give them a lot, or being like, oh, let's not hit their last lot, just because everyone's trying to be cordial and everything else. But now everyone can kind of park regardless. So definitely, I would say helps those lower spenders, earlier players who are just kind of being on the short end of the stick, I'd say, on the matchmaking. So I do understand that, I guess, somewhat with the open, but like I completely agree with you. The lack of the active group-based coordination and like timely hits kind of lose a little bit of the structure of the game. Instead of logging in every 4 hours, now I kind of log in, have to check a couple things, log back out, and I feel like it's just me chatting, which I don't mind. I love yapping with the family, but I would enjoy hitting as a coordinated group. Besides every hour pinging them on Discord.
Yeah. So Rav, or wait, let's see. Ravs hates new parking. Uzi was saying that 01. Uzi was saying 01, 1169, and 1111 have had parking for a few weeks in a row now. Uzi was also saying he's been a jerk trying to make sure Tony can't park all day. Doomy says the stellar lots are competitive. New parking win across the board. So yeah, I mean, it seems pretty mixed overall. Like, some people seem to really like it. Other people, Rav seems to hate it. Trippy's here. What up, Trippy? Oh shit.
Grippy.
Trippy, Grippy Epstein. So that's really good. I like that. Sorry, I'm logging in. I got all that shit. Okay, so we went on that was a long ass rant. We're here for Star. Star, what was your original server?
102 or 02.
You've always been 02? Just always?
Yep.
Holy shit, that's crazy. So legit day one player, never moved up servers at all. You've literally just been like 02, 02, 02. Okay. And
I was like, I hope we never merge with 01 because I never want to change servers. The only way we would change servers.
That's so strange to me. Like, I wonder how many people are left that have never changed servers. I wonder. It can't be that many, right? Maybe some on 05 or 06, maybe? Or maybe not. I don't know. Because 01 obviously has never moved. 02 has never moved. People have moved into 01 and 02 and 05 and 06 and 26. There can't be that many, though. That's crazy. And for any of you people who I envy that have never gotten wrecked by StarMunchkin, you've been Sage. Have you been Sage the whole game, or just since you've been just wrecking people?
No, I was a Warbringer before. I've always been a warrior, though. I've never switched.
Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, ever?
Never.
Not even for like PvE?
Go ahead.
Not even for PvE? Like
No.
Plume? So that's, I'm going to say that's another one. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I can't name anyone that hasn't moved servers ever. Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of one. I don't know anyone in 01 that was OG 01. Do you guys know?
I'm too high to think about all that right now.
No one? I don't know.
Never moved servers and never played any other class, even for PvE, other than Warrior. That's crazy. I like it.
I really enjoyed the PvE aspect of the game early on. And so it was like everyone was complaining and saying you had to be Plume. And I'm like, nah, you just got to play with it. It's too cool.
Nah, you just got to have fun with it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How do you do in theater, though?
I do okay. I feel like I'm typically, unless we're against like 01 or like 1169, I'm usually like me.
Okay. That's pretty good for being an axe warrior, especially. I tried to do the whole not going archer on my mini alt, and it's a fun ride as a necro. I couldn't get blitz for a while, and the Dark Lord just kept pre-blitzing me in the Dark Lord trials, and I was like, I can't do anything. I don't have blitz. I got nothing. I'm just sitting here, my pants down, and it was a fun old time. But now it's all been finished with for a decent bit. Like you could finish the free to play, non-playing archer. You could finish all the PvE things around, but not the new nightmare things. But you could finish it all around like 80 million, 90 million, maybe a little earlier if you swap to archer, like 70, maybe a little earlier. But it's not that bad. Now,
Yeah.
feeder's the one thing I had to ask you about though, because I think that's the one edge point.
No, it's fun. I definitely think I probably missed out on some dark trial rewards for a while because it took me a while to finally get through that. I was getting really frustrated that everyone else had already completed it, and I was like, "Well, nope, never. I'm not switching. Not doing it."
Yeah.
While you were thinking of that, I was trying to calculate how many fucking class change scrolls or how many red gems I've wasted on swapping classes. I wonder how many
Oh, it's
millions.
a lot.
Oh yeah,
It's a
yeah,
lot.
millions of gems. I can't even
I have
guess.
to swap my souls every time I hit. Like I have to take my healing soul and turn it into an attack soul, and then after that, for back to stall, I put it back to a healing soul. So every day I waste like another 1,000 gems on top of that. They just get all burned. But for my stall build, I burn them all.
Akane's awake. Hi, Akane. That's crazy. Okay, okay. And then in the tourney, obviously, okay, you're always running with Shroomy B, Shroomy Dinosaur. What do you refer to him as? Not counting a real name, and we don't need to be throwing out real names here. But do you have a lovely nickname for Shroomy B or Shroomy Dinosaur you'd like to share? You don't have to. Is he
Like
there?
looking at him, I'm like, "Can I share?"
Are you looking at Shroomy B right now?
Yeah, he's
I didn't
shy
know
boy. He's shy boy over
Oh,
there.
okay. Okay.
I call him Sweet Pea.
Okay. Okay.
Call each other Buzzy. That's actually
I
a
want-
tournament.
I could be wrong about this, but I think I was running with Kane the first time we faced you all, and I was like, what? Like, because I saw the stats, like that was long, but we were in the 400 servers. We didn't know that much about the early shenanigans, parking. So we didn't know. But yeah, we ran into you all. I want to say I was partnered with Kane. It was a while ago, and we got just stomped. We did no damage and got wrecked really, really fast. It was one of those moments where it was just like, oh, like Kane and I are doing okay in the 400s, but this is it's a different game.
He hits
So
really hard.
that's what I remember. You all probably don't even remember beating us because why would you? Why would you care? But it was like, yeah, I mean, it was some time ago, but that's when Star first was on my radar. Where I was like, oh my gosh, what do you mean there's people other than only 8 wide? Like when I thought of like, oh, big, stompy sages, you just can't get through them. I only thought of 8, and then I ran into you and Shroomy B or Shroomy Dinosaur, and I was just like, oh no, this is bad. And then the more than year plus of Sage Mana happened. And I was like, okay, well, good thing I've been stomped now by some other people because I was at least aware of it and had started thinking about things to do against it. And now we're all living in a sacred meta anyway. But how did you find the game?
So I used to play Oh My Dog, which is a goofy name for a game. It's made by the same dev. And the leader of my family there was like, "Hey guys, I found this new game. We should all move over there." And our entire family moved over.
Oh,
There's
nice.
only
Okay.
there's only he doesn't play anymore. He quit pretty early on. I think there's a couple people that still play, but they don't talk very much. They're just kind of like very, very relaxed players now.
Sorry. What happened?
What was his name?
What's
Was it
happening?
Sug?
Oh,
Um,
sorry. Cool.
what's
Or
it
no, that
called?
was 1001. So it was okay. So like they had the exact same story as you. A bunch of players from Oh My Dog or whatever that game was from 1001, but they've all since quit, if I'm not mistaken. Like Mommy Soul, all them. I've definitely
Okay.
seen you around for the last 2 years, but never
I had no
staring enough for a
idea.
big old whale.
I had no idea that these devs made a different game. I had no idea. Oh my dog
They have
exists.
Monmate.
Say
I
what?
knew LOE is the only one I've heard of. So how
Uh,
many games?
Monmate, the dog one, LOE, LOM, and I think there's another one that I'm blanking out on right now. I think it's around maybe more. But they also could have something under a different dev company name, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Well, now I'm curious about Oh My Dog. What, like, is it like Mushroom, but you're a dog?
um, I played it. It made me nervous because when they started doing LOM, the game was so glitchy and like just so messed up. Um, it was relatively similar. I think LOM is like an advanced version of it with like different themes.
Okay.
They all from. I've never played the dog one. Have you played the Legend of the Slime one?
I I dabbled.
Let's say they all feel real similar, except for like this one felt like the biggest community boom, quote unquote. And now that boom is to be argued with, you know. Sadly.
Definitely the best aspect of the game. Like obviously there's a lot of fun things, but the community aspect has always been like the most fun part of it.
And okay, that's actually a perfect segue. So earlier you mentioned PvP. You were always interested in PvP. Do you have other favorite aspects of the game like crossover arena, parking, Shroomie tournament, sale, brawl? How would you rank all of those? Like, what are your priorities?
I really enjoy sailing, even though everyone hates to see me. They just start yelling at me in the chat to go away, and I'm like, but I love this so much. I definitely like the old version before. Um, I've hit the like max. If you didn't know, there's a max amount of moves you can do in a day in sailing.
What?
And I've hit that a couple times. Yeah, like you can only do. I don't remember how many it is. I think it's like 10,000 moves a day or something.
So they literally coded in like a bot protection, and Star reached it like as a human. Nice.
Is it just from like not like using any stamina? You just kept moving around?
Yeah, it's like even if you don't hit anybody, if you just keep like dancing, after a while it will like max out.
How
Huh.
long do you play sailing for 10,000 dances, though? That's a long time with sailing.
Good one. I was unemployed for a little bit. I had time.
No, it's commendable. It genuinely is commendable because I've never heard of anyone else hitting that the maximum. That's impressive. That's impressive.
But
Star.
I just like the strategy behind it.
Yeah.
Sailing. I used to really, really, really like Showdown. That went downhill obviously a while ago. I like lived for Showdown. It was my thing. That's just gotten super boring. I haven't been able to like fully enjoy Family Siege. I know that that's kind of new. Um,
Oh, I gotta add that to the list. Family Siege.
yeah,
I
going
I
on right
typed
now.
that in our family chat in game the other day when I saw the Family Siege icon. I had literally forgotten that it existed. I was just like, "What is that? Oh yeah, this thing happened. Oh yeah, okay."
There's so many things concurrent. It's too many red pings. I pop in the game and I'm
Family
like, oh
Siege
no, oh
sale.
no.
We had crossover showdown this week.
Big
New
phone.
parking. What?
I was a fool and I wrote in multiple of the chats the other day, and then I got pinged in multiple of them, and then I opened it and I saw like 4 or 5 like of the chats had like my name on a ping, and I was like, oh no. I was like, I gotta close the game. I need like 5 minutes. I'm overstimulated in the bong rip.
Drake Bone's fun. Obviously, there's not much to it. Um, but I like tapping.
Dragbone.
Tap attacking.
Dragbone's rewards are so outstanding that I have to participate in their what I
Yeah.
call the Microsoft. I just call it the Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. It's just PowerPoint. That's all it is. It's just how many can you see before you're trapped. That's it. It's a PowerPoint presentation, but the rewards are so insane that you have to do it. Um, okay, so parking fan. Calm was Calm was joking. Well, two funny things, but yeah, because it's calm, I'll say. Oh, and Buttercup's here too. Hi, Buttercup. Um. So yeah, Star says that tell Shroomie B hello. He misses him, but he mistyped and said I kiss him. So okay, that was okay. Well, I don't know if that was on purpose or not. And
Colin
then he
said-
was joking. What person hasn't hit the maximum for sale? I,
He said,
10,000 actions? 10,000? Nerf traps. Actually, I used to actually enjoy that traps were a thing. I don't at all anymore. 'Cause it's
That's a peculiar take. That's a peculiar. Why would you enjoy the traps?
I maybe enjoy is too strong a word, but I at least understood why they existed. You know, it wastes some stamina. It encourages you to go in with like two buddies at the same time, or at least where they can
Okay.
check their phone. I was like, okay, it at least keeps it engaged, and it isn't just a full ass PowerPoint presentation where you just go and use all of your stamina all at once, and then you're done. But then this last Drake Bone, I got so frustrated with it because literally every time I went to go use my stamina, it was just trapped that I was like,
Oh, it's like Rage Bait Simulator. It's like one move, stuck. You wait 15 minutes, stuck.
it was just
I
so
feel like it's the
bad.
worst when it's the end of the day and you're trying to get through your stamina so it's not wasted.
Right.
And you get stuck in a trap and you're like, I don't have time for this.
That's when you start spamming everyone on Discord. Awesome. Wow.
Yeah. Who's online? Get online. Kid Goku's here? Man, everybody's coming out to see. I love this. Everyone coming out to see Star. What up, Goku?
Cinco de Mayo Star Day.
The Cinco de Mayo Star Day. I love it. I love it. All right,
Scat
let's
said
see.
buff shroom Ricks. I concur. I concur.
Who is in the inner circle for Star? Who do you play test with or bounce ideas off of besides the almighty Shroomie dinosaur?
I used to practice on Cookie a lot when he was
Oh,
playing
yeah.
more. I honestly, I test in arena. I feel bad for everybody that I bully. Well, not necessarily bully because I lose against them 1,000 times before I actually beat them. It's fun to do that with 8 wide because I feel like she always notices and then she changes her set and then I have to do it all over again.
Yeah, yeah. It's fun with that. I used to play the same type of game with 8 where it's like, oh, she's got no skill damage res, tag, and then she hits me back, and then the next day she has her skill damage res on. And yeah. And she has her evasion set, and then she had like her anti-sacred sets really sacred. Yeah. Okay. And I definitely recall getting stomped many a time by the StarMunchkin. Yeah, just kind of scrolling through let's see what hits happen. Oh, there's Star, and okay. Oh, there's Star again. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Maths. Maths came to mind. You and Maths both use Cross Server Arena. I think for exactly what it's for. Testing. That's what it's for. When I have parking against Maths or sales versus Maths, I don't see him that much. But when he's got a new build he wants to try, like his 110% skill damage res and 7k ignore pierce, what a dick. Then I see him in cross server arena. That's when I see Mats. Mats is awesome, by the way. But Trippy. They're all saying that everybody's handsome and they miss each other. I love it. Goku and Trippy going at it. I love it. Let's see. Okay. What are your favorite mounts, arties, back pieces, like your favorite items for whatever reason? Like because you use them or because of aesthetics, anything?
I I really like shields, but I also enjoy hitting hard at the same time. It's really hard for me to just like be full attack or full defense. So I like when the new spaceship came out. I don't know what it's actually called, but that one was pretty dope. The new fox, the purple fox. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I just call it Fox, but I don't remember the name either.
It's
Carmen?
like a 9 skills fox.
Carmen? Is it Carmen? Fuck, I don't
Is it?
remember.
Well, Carmen's the mount. So if there's another thing named Carmen, that's wonky. I'm completely blanking out on the name right now. Give me a second.
Everybody loves Chrono. You can't go wrong with Chrono, right?
Right. Oh, Karmic Trial. That's what it's called. Okay. But the mount is called Carmen, Karman. The fox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was having like a brain fart there.
Carmen's
Like,
cute. If it weren't for my unicorn, I'd probably rock Carmen.
And the new back piece is pretty dope. What is it called?
Oh, the immunity one? Is that what
Not
it
like
does?
the new one, the one that just came out, the like cubic one.
So sad I haven't looked at that one yet.
Oh, it definitely looks cool. Prism something. That one? The shield one? That buffs all your shields?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That charges?
Yeah, Prism.
Checks every second for a shield, and then it buffs your shields by 20%.
I had a really fun conversation with Starlight about this back. And then I was like, I'm really confused. I have a coupon. And I got but yeah, it's basically like the last part of it is irrelevant. The last sentence in that description, from what I got from Starlight, and it's just always checking. And if you have a shield, you get the buffs, and if you don't, then your buffs go away. But it's like if there's no shield, then it cleanses the barrier. It's not cleansing anything. It's not doing that. Means nothing.
Okay. What I was curious about it, because I used to run all those Beefy Bubble Boy builds, the Bubble Boys. And I picked it up because of that, because I was like, who knows? Maybe Bubble Boy can come back. But I didn't use it at all. I haven't tested it at all. What I was curious about with that back specifically was because it adds 20% to the shield, but shields, just like regeneration, have the PvP nerf, like the heavy nerf. So I didn't know if it was giving 20% like overall to it, or it was like, okay, let's say you get a 10% max HP shield and your HP is 5 trillion, arbitrary numbers. So are you getting like a 20% off of that, or are you getting it off of the nerfed shield percentages? I didn't know
I could
what
be wrong.
Would do.
I think it's like the original shield, then apply the PvP debuff, then take that small number and then apply in this case it'd be the 1.2 or if you're using the PAL, it's whatever it is, the 20% from the shield one.
So and I assumed it would be like that. So like if you're running a bunch of shields with the shield puppy fervor, I don't know, the shield dog.
Yeah, puppy.
With this back, is that so? That's going to be a 40% of the nerf shields. I don't know. It seems like if I'm running that back, I'm running puppy dog as well. It seems like I'm running both.
If I were stacking shields, I'd be using both.
Yeah, if I'm doing
Necro, it's 24% on Puppy Forever. You got a little 44% cheeky boost. Delightful.
And then just hope you aren't facing a Prophet with Shield Breaker, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that's my biggest contention against Shield. The Shield breaks, but I mean, besides that, everyone else uses HP damage mostly. So Shield are pretty nice.
Okay.
I originally thought you were talking about the other new one, like the charged one that looks like a cube on your back. I was like, I don't like the way that one looks. Looks like an iPad on your back.
Oh, the newest one? Which one?
The newest one, yeah. I like the one that she's talking about where it's like that little like circle around, but the
Yeah,
one
I like
before the new one where it's like literally looks like a square, like I was like, that just kind of looks like an iPad on your back, but
you don't walk around with an
look,
iPad on your back?
I haven't stepped up to that level. I gotta get one of those chest mounts and then I'll really be pro level.
I
Play
feel like
Llama
that
to
one's
go.
like they're like they kind of cancel each other out, and then if it actually does.
What is your motivation to continue grinding and playing this game?
I don't know. I enjoy it. It's like even though a lot of the community aspect has gone away, which is a huge bummer. It I don't know. It's become a part of my daily life, whether I'm on for 5 minutes, 10, 30 hours, whatever. It I enjoy it. I enjoy the challenges that come with new ridiculous things like the cheetah, the wolf, chrono. Um,
Teddy bear.
yeah, like
I'd put teddy bear in the same. Not.
No, teddy bear is so broken for like in certain things. Like I don't mind versing someone with teddy bear on my main, but on my alt, I purposely stacked 75% ignore crit while Tide is active, just so that when I'm versing as a free to play Ag Gremlin Axe Warrior, when I'm versing a cheetah using Panda Bow, etc., I could survive. And now I get pre blitzed by a teddy bear launcher that takes me down to 2% HP, and I have to pray as a free to play that I can survive. Like it's messed up. It's messed up. But again, as on my main, I love when they use teddy bear. I'm like, this is delightful.
So I would say Chrono Loop and Cheetah at the top, and I'd say the teddy bear is in the same group. Like it's in the same group, but it's not as oppressive. What pisses me off about it is that it's giving just massive burst damage to the classes that should never have access to it. That's what pisses me off. Sacreds and sages, and I know other classes can use it. That's fine, but
I just
it
don't
just
think guaranteed
hurts my
crit should be
brain.
a thing.
It just
I don't
hurts
think
my brain.
guaranteed crit should be allowed. It's the same thing when everyone was like, "Oh, Panda's so broken for ignoring stun, like you're immune to stun." And then Cheetah came out, and everyone's like, "Being immune to death is so broken." Now it's like the exact opposite. It's like here's guaranteed crits. It's like, oh, so my 100% ignore crit with my Leo mount useless. Delightful. This is peachy. Like I wanted to get such high crit ignore crit that I would never need crit res. And you could never do that now because someone could always just sneak on Teddy Bear and have like a 15x crit damage multiplier and blow you up.
At least they gave us the crit res pal, like the Vermilion bird. You know.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very
Yeah, that was
nice.
really great. Yeah, it didn't completely inadvertently fuck over every single mage that's ever existed ever, because now nobody needs to use crit res rune ever again ever. But aside from that side effect, I think it's a great pal.
I like it.
It's dog shit is what it is. But okay, what mounts do you normally park, Star?
I park anything with hearts because I didn't spend $1,005 to max out my ring. Anything that's giving gears, or scrolls.
Okay, that makes sense. If you're a tamer, you want pal tickets. If you're a mage, you want skill tickets. I never really fully thought like what I would be grabbing if I was. You want keys and skill tickets, keys and pal tickets. I never really put much thought into if I was full time sage what I would get, but that all makes perfect sense. Yeah, scrolls and hearts and okay.
I've been told many times that I do things differently than other people, so maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't know.
I doubt it. What are some changes that you'd like to see to the game?
I'd like to see, like, I know that there's a lot of new people or people still who haven't maxed out a lot of things, but increase in levels of just like everything. Like our statues, the fact that our prayer statues are maxed out and they're not increasing the level, not increasing like um the attributes that you're getting with it, or I don't know, a higher availability of getting like an SS plus whatever. Um like I was so excited to get to the next level in the prayer statue, and I'm like, oh well, now it's just max, and it's
Right.
not really that great.
I
I know they
remember
started
hitting
giving us
10, and it was just like,
level,
yeah. Yes, no, and I think that's an excellent point about statue. I've been wanting new gear, like past Eternal Gear, since before I got Eternal Gear. Like, oh, they added Eternal Gear to the game, so they'll continue adding more gear types. That will be sick. Oh, nice. I'll get to see some fucking supreme skills.
That
That will
way,
be sick.
extra
But
gear
nope.
could be a double-edged sword because the scaling of HP is already so much higher. So they don't
Right.
fix that. If it keeps going up like that, it's just going to make the Sage Sacred Hunter issue a bit bigger. Now, I definitely agree. Dungeons should be increased. I would love to get more
Yeah, they got the
defense on my player
nightmare.
statue.
They got the nightmare stuff for the dungeons. Like, I think that
That was
that's
nice.
reasonable.
That
Yeah, that
was
was
nice.
good. But the fact that we have the same level of skills, pals, statues, another perfect example. Like, we're okay, at least with skills and pals, you're still leveling up. Like, you can synthesize up to your whatever, you're synthing reds, or if you aren't done with your oranges, you're synthing oranges. Like, I get that. Like, there's still places to go, but like prayer statue is a really good example of, well, now what? Like, okay, I'm a sage. I have like 2 full HP statues, and I have some other ones that I dick around with, maybe crit res and defense. I don't know. What are you doing with the other 6 slots in all of your fruit? There's nothing else to do. That's, huh. I never really thought about it, just because since I've hit level 10, I've been chasing like a new statue each prayer rush, but I'm on the last one now. And yes, F2P, you'll be happy to know Rafiki convinced me I'm finally making a defense statue, okay?
Hey, my defense, me and Rafiki cook up sometimes. We whisper in each other's ear and a little bit of defensive propaganda. I love it. I love it. I love
He
it.
and Matt. What sadistic type of asshole does it take to make an ignore Pierce tree? Mats and Rafiki, you D-bags. Who does that? Everyone knows you need to do ignore counter, ignore combo, and then some other thing. Not ignore Pierce. You assholes.
It was a
I
good
mean,
plan.
wouldn't it be better to just have Pierce rather than just ignore Pierce?
That makes a lot of sense to me, right?
Yeah.
Right? You could use
Not if
it
you
for
want to stall.
Totem, you could use it for Warp, you can use it for Mage. But no, just shit on the Mage's cereal per usual, like everyone else does.
He needs to get 120 skill damage res like me, and he'll be hitting the perfection.
So stupid. This game is not valid. It's so dumb. Oh, you want to beat a Mage? Cool. You only need one type of resistance. Oh, they only use Pierce, so ignore that shit too. And while you're at it, you know what? Here's a bunch of fucking items. We'll even bring back Bodyguard for no reason. Nobody wanted Bodyguard back. No one. No one. How about you bring Iridescent back? Something that helps a group of people instead of just fucks over one group of people and helps no one.
There's not enough mage whales. You need more of them to get the spending up to drive them to be
You're right.
incentivized to put in
Woo and meow. Right. Yeah, mid Swift.
They already got him. They already got him.
They don't know. No, yeah. They're not strong enough. Not enough whales representing that class. Right.
Every
Fuck
item
them.
is loving. Every item got like blocks all the damage. It's all tanky. It's all tanky. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving that new back accessory with the 120% defense. It's delightful. But like, I mean, you just need more percentage in the cross.
So, being an OG 02 player, never moving servers, I'm still kind of mindfucked by that. That's pretty cool. So, you got to live in what a lot of people refer to as the dark days, where you guys are just facing each other over and over and over. 01, 02, 05, 06, 1026, 1107, 1111, 1113, just all day for, was it like 6 months on end? The same servers over and over. Then they expanded it after fourth merge. Was that a breath of fresh air? Were you did it was it nice, or was it like, well, these are just a bunch of, weaker servers? Like O2 had a pretty reasonable merge, I felt. O3 added some like bigger players to O2, and like all good people too. Blank, 8, Mid Swift, Moldy, others obviously.
I don't think we should have gotten a big merge. We just got a huge merge before that. But I mean, I think the way that things have kind of dwindled. I mean, it's that time of year where people stop playing because the weather's getting nicer. They're doing stuff outside, whatever it may be. I forgot what your question was. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
but,
no worries. How did you? So after playing all the same servers over and over, after fourth merge, they expanded the parking brackets, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was like refreshing because it was like nice. We can actually like beat these people, or like we're not just getting pummeled. Especially being against O1, it's like coming from the server dubbed as the bully server. They're big bullies. They just take everything. I mean, at least like we try to give the other servers lots from time to time. Unless it's Rue, then we're not doing it. But it's nice, but it like kind of feels shitty to just basically turn into O1 and take all the lots. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they have no chance, and it kind of sucks. Like it's fun to an extent, and then you're like, oh, but like probably not fun for everybody else.
Then you think about their side, you're like, empathy. And you're like, it's probably not that fun for them. Yeah.
And now, and then obviously the most recent change when they added the 500s, I wasn't against the 500s being added to the same parking bracket, because I was like, okay, it's gonna suck for almost all of the players, like 99% of the players. That sucks. But at least we're seeing a lot more variation in the parking groups. But now that they've added like the 700s, obviously zero offense to them, but like, what the fuck are they supposed to do? Like, at least with the old parking, like what are they supposed to do? Like okay, maybe they have a too little too late, or they have a 2LT, or maybe they have a tipster, or maybe they have a Gorf, or maybe they have someone, a Stargazer. I don't know. Like, I know he's 580, but like 583. But like what? And then what our parking was for a little while there was Love 020 from the 500s just being the shit, getting like 100. I think she had did she have 200 kills that week? F2P?
Yeah.
Love 020, like the players from our server, like we can't even get debuffs. We just sit in a parking lot. We can't get debuffs. But then Love 020 gets 200 plunder kills, just wrecking the 700 servers over and over and over. Who is that fun for except Love? Who's that fun for? Like 1026 is just sitting there going, well, we can't do anything. The 700s can't do anything. And then there's this 500 server that's just like, this is the greatest parking of my life. 200 kills. So it was fun for one person. Like, what is that? And so now they've changed it. So I guess it's different. But now it does, I know it's day 2, but it still feels like more like sale, where I won't. So there was a sale with it was 01, 02, 1169, and then 05, and 05 got second, and I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. But it was just all activity, and I feel that's what parking is now too. Ever since I heard like, oh, Southeast Asia got new parking. Okay, when was that? Like November or something. Oh, it's really good for servers that have high activity. Okay, well, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't even know what I'm ranting about at this point. What was the whole point? Oh, expanded parking.
200.
You forgot your own rant.
Yeah, I forgot my own rant. I ranted so hard and for so long that I forgot what I was ranting about. Yeah, I don't know. Just the way they expanded the parking brackets with the old parking didn't make any sense. I'm curious. Obviously, time will tell. I wish we had like. Are there people from the 700s in chat? Are you all having fun? I don't like. What?
100%. That's
100% says exempt. Okay.
one.
Well, because that's the thing. Because they got
He's
it.
loving it. He's loving it.
They got a taste of the old parking and how bad that sucked, and this has to be a huge improvement. I think it was Doomy was saying earlier, like he loves it 100%. Like if he wants it to be competitive, he can go fight at the top, or he can just chill in like a different stage. Like
Well, I feel
1889.
there's a
Oh,
couple of
Doomy.
things that are definitely nice
1889
about it.
fighting thousands for 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's
Jesus
wild.
Christ. Oh, 1800s are in it too? I thought it was just through the 700s. What the fuck? 800s are in the same park. So is everyone in the same parking bracket except the 2000s? What about the 1900s? Yeah, Zen, you're right. Rantlock struck again. Yeah. Game is becoming less idle now. Oh, so the 900 servers are in the same parking bracket as us? Is that right?
I know the up to the 1800, like into the 1800s is because I used to say like, oh, it'd be funny if we see my alt server in 1838, and now
Right.
we could see it easier on 1731, but we still haven't seen it yet. So
I think it was after a certain amount of days of your server being open. If I remember correctly, I felt like 60 days, something like that.
yeah, Doomy said 1800s.
Plunder saying 1900s fighting up to 1252. Okay. Cable Guy, we're all fighting losing uphill battles. Only the less active servers? Oh! So they've already put... Okay. So 1252, 1113 versus the 900s? Huh. I feel like KitKat and OnlyCams and all of them would just run train then. Oh no, because they wouldn't get any debuffs. They wouldn't get any kills, so they wouldn't even fight. Okay. Ravs misses rallying the troops for parking. Well, yeah. You had a song and everything. Okay. All right. Let's see. We know.
I mean, you can still sing your song to rally the troops. It's just whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
At a specific time of the day.
Or like, I'm online right now. Oh, look. This lot's opening up in 7 minutes. Hey, everyone. Let's all be on in 7 minutes. But as time goes on, it's literally day 2, and I'm already like, eh. What do I need to do? Oh, nothing? Okay. Actually, I should check parking. Am I still parked? I am still parked.
That's a very fair point. That's a very fair point.
We were all very pro call getting his lots whenever they went again. Very much so. We're like, 3 lots, you got it. It's yours.
$18.89, $12.52, $11.13, and $15.49. $15.49 is like, oh, Plunder's in that server now. So it's $15.49 is like, that's like Arony, Maddie, OG servers. I think like Dixie, where Dixie used to be. Is that right? Before Dixie, like the TCO server. I don't know what's happening. Can we even attack anything right now? Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Well,
are you talking about like in general or like our server specifically? Because you could hit 1526 our server specifically, but let's join the guard.
Yeah, I just
Did you
joined the
see me
guard.
stall Quack earlier? My lifetime achievement award.
You got him? You got the screenshot? Are you gonna print it out life size, put it up on your wall? That's what I would do.
It's already on the fridge, bro. It's already on the fridge. Look in fam chat. It's on the fridge.
I'd put it up on my ceiling.
So every time I go to bed, I could just stare at it.
Yeah, like a Sistine Chapel you know.
It's just me
Yeah,
being
like
very happy.
I go to work.
Quack's
It's like,
just
oh, you can
too
go hit
massive.
15.
He's
Yeah.
too massive.
You can go hit
He was
1526.
378.
Quacken's up. Quacken's sitting there. No thanks.
Yeah, why aren't you hitting him? You're a server's like dog. You're supposed to be out there smacking them down.
Oh yeah, smacking down Quacken. Yeah, yeah. Ghost and I had a lot of
I
fun in
have
the last
faith in
game
you.
tournament
I have
facing
faith.
Quacken and Ernie. That's
We don't
always
gotta worry
really
about
fun.
everything. You don't gotta worry about everything. It's like half the fight, already gone. You
That
just
was
gotta
my
take
whole
away.
job. That was my whole job last time. I just had to take out Ernie. Because anything else is just preposterous. He sits there with his Capricorn and teddy bear and just sits there gathering up shit to bomb you with. Because that's fair. That makes sense. You know, the dude doesn't already have 12 trillion HP, not even joking. That's not an embellishment. He's just sitting there with 12 trillion HP, gathering up all the damage you're doing, and then just you die.
It's
You
a
dead.
it's a great way to stop Capricorn. If you don't do any damage.
Right, because doing no damage to Quack is a good idea. Then you'll win.
Just have more HP than him. Like I don't see the
Yeah,
issue here.
just have more than
Just
12 trillion HP. It's easy.
I don't see the issue here. I think you're just not trying hard enough, not live.
Oh gosh. Last tourney was so sad. The whole tourney, all tourneys are sad now. I'm running with Matt for the first time. Jizzlock has finally been assembled. And it's like, oh, Jizzlock, baby. Yeah, the Jizz Maestro, Mats himself. I finally get to run with Mats. But it doesn't matter. It's like Shroomie tournament used to be my favorite thing in the whole game. Well, no one can do anything. No one can do anything till Quack stops running with Ernie. It's just silly. At least take turns like Woo used to. Make a list. Let people have a chance to fight. You bully Quackin. We got Quackin. I've been talking to him all week. I can't do shit in the tournament. I have him in parking. I can't do shit against him in parking. We have him in fucking sale. Everywhere I turn is fucking Quackin. Every direction. I look in first place in Crossroad Arena. Fucking Quackin. I go to sale. Quackin. I go to park. Quackin. Tournament. Quackin. Fuck. Someone clip that and send it to Quackin for me because I do love the guy. He's a nice guy. But god damn it.
You gotta accept it. He's always gonna be there. He's
I
like
accept it.
you're playing Mortal Kombat with like Shang Kong or whatever the fuck at the top.
Tsung.
Shao Kahn. I thought Shao
Tsung.
Kahn. Oh.
If you're talking about a later one, I guess I don't know who that is. Shang Tsung was always the baddie, final baddie.
I'm talking about the guy who's like giant. He's like
Goro?
rather brolic looking. No, I think he's like Goro's boss. He has like a face mask on. This is like Mortal Kombat 10, maybe 9.
Oh,
8,
see,
one
I
of those.
only played the originals in a real arcade in a fucking mall.
I'm not old.
Remember
like
what a
you.
mall was?
Like
When
a
you got
back in
the
my
flame?
Old bogey.
Damn,
Well,
FPG.
actually, they have arcade bars nowadays. Like that's how you get the young age into the bar and into the arcades. You put a little bar there, you put some drinks out, and everyone mellows out. It's nice. Play some Pac-Man.
Yeah, we have a quarter bar here with like quarter machines.
Yeah.
See, that would be fun. That would be fun. I could dig that.
I think it's on Wednesday nights. They do nickel nights.
Nickel games? See, I would go to that. Okay. Oh, what changes, if any, would you make to Cross Server Arena?
That's a tough one.
Right, because it's been
I feel
like,
like
it's like untouched, right? Like they haven't touched it at all. It feels like it's a great training ground, but like, yeah. What if any?
I like that they added it in where you could attack them just by looking at your logs. But it's
right,
like
the
some
attack back.
people change classes. So I guess if you could look at them at the same, like when you look at the log, how you can see both of your pictures, if you can click on that picture and like see what class they are, what their stats are, whatever, that would be
That's where they should have put the attack back button, 100%. So
Yeah.
like, oh, this person attacked me. Doesn't matter if they win or lose. You just press their little picture, see all their stats, and then that's where they should have put attack back or whatever. That would
Yeah.
be cool. Um, I've talked with a handful of people. At first, I didn't agree, but now I do. I feel like the number of people, so it's like 80 people stay in peak every week, 20 leave, 20 new people come up. I feel like that should be expanded at this point. Like, I don't think it needs to be anything super crazy, but what if instead of 5 people from each, 5 people from the 4 elite brackets, what if they made it 10 and like maybe peak isn't just top 100, but maybe it's top 120? And you have more people in peak. I don't think you I don't I'm not trying to penalize anyone more, but more like I don't think we need to I forget who was saying like everyone not in the top 10 should get demoted every week and only 10 people should move up. And I was like, "Whoa. So you really only want 20 people to be in peak? Like that would be crazy." But it would make people use their tickets.
Yeah. Or even
So that
if
was
they
all.
added their stage, like in between elite and champion, that would be cool.
Oh.
I know that it was really hard way back when it was like going back and forth. It's like once you finally champion, you constantly get knocked down until you can stay. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like
Yeah.
having that in between where it's like, okay, you're like, okay, I can stay here for a while. I'm not going to constantly get knocked down and go back. Because it's like,
Right.
there's times that I've forgotten to do things and gone to elite. I'm like, this is too easy. Like, why is this so easy? This shouldn't be the step below. And I'm not talking about any time recently. It was just like probably a year ago. It's just like it's a big gap in power between those two.
That's fair. Well, and then if they did that, they could also, I mean, literally they could just make it like they could just have Elite 1 and Elite 2. Like they wouldn't
No,
even
you
have to add like a new.
No, it has to. Force their creativity. Force it on them.
Buttercup's still here? What's up? Legendary Almond versus Legendary EU once a month. That's a good idea, Plunder. That'd be fun. Almond versus EU. Skate said the same thing. It would give us more chance. Like I only really talk to, like I chat with Remy here and there. I've chatted with Zet a little, and then obviously Pilly. But yeah, that would be fun. Like some cross regional stuff. I wouldn't want to face. So that's the difference. Almond and EU, we have like the same game basically. I don't want to be facing C or any of these other places where they have completely different rules. Their cheat is 4 seconds. Like, nah. But EU, we have the same exact rules. So I
Well,
can
they
see
have like
that.
a different app, so I don't know if we'd ever verse SA or Japan. Like I'm pretty sure like their app might even be like somewhat different.
Okay.
Because I know you can
Okay.
download it off of a different, like it's not on the app store if I'm not mistaken. You have to go on to like whatever they use, especially for like the China or Japan server. That's why you can't just like download it. Like I remember him trying to explain it to me how you have to like how he did it once upon a time to like go on their servers. I think it was he went to either the China or the Taiwanese or one of the other servers, and he was like, I had to like I guess fake some bullshit by like using VPNs and everything else. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I'm putting that much work to play Chinese LAM, but that's interesting.
Right. Well, I just heard in chat that Zet's gone. That sucks. Yeah, Remy, I just chatted with a
Yeah,
little while ago. No. Oh, yeah, and
I
Com's
thought
saying
Zed
you're right.
left not too long ago.
Huh, I had no idea Zet was gone now. That sucks. Other versions are a different app. Okay. Well, yeah, Almond vs. EU could be really. Yeah, I don't. Huh. I'd like to do Shroomie tournament like that too. That would be fun. We could like team up with Pilly, like run a tournament with Pilly. That'd be fun. Bother
Originally, on the Discord, they said they wouldn't do cross region conflict because of the fact that it would breed or incentivize or whatever, motivate like interregional tension. However, I don't know if that was just, kind of like a diplomatic answer to not have to put effort into making a cross regional, type thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that
can understand them being like, we don't want to make. Continue.
I was saying there are people from other countries who play in the Amen server, so it's like I
Right.
don't think that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
agree, but that's
Well,
what I remember when I was in VMod, them writing out.
And Zet was a top EU player for I don't know how long, but he was in Canada. So, anyway.
I didn't say it was right. That's just what I recall.
Oh no. I was thinking like, well, Zet's in Canada, so like what? But Zet's gone now. That sucks. Oh, everybody leaving. Okay. Is there anything you're looking forward to in the game? New gear, new skills, new pals, specific event, anything like that?
I don't know that I know of any coming up.
You don't check the Shroom Chronicles sneak peek?
I just joined it. You didn't even invite me till like an hour ago.
Yeah, you're right. All right. I don't know what you're talking about. At all. The sneak peek channel. Moldy's always in there. He's in your server. He's on O2. Moldy Hobo's always posting stuff in there. Pilly from EU's always posting. Our friend from across the pond, Pille. That was a terrible accent. But they post in sneak peek often. Upcoming items, stuff like that. It's a cool place to look, check out.
I'll check it out.
If you couldn't partner with Shroomie B or Shroomie Dinosaur, who would you partner with in the tournament?
I don't know.
I could see a Star Shroomrix team. I could see Star 8. That would be funny. Just double save. Like one of I could see that because one of them would go offensive in the back. One of them would do the stall thing in the front, probably 8 in the front. I could see that actually.
If Cookie was still around, I feel like he's from your server. That'd be a good fit. You and Cookie.
Cookie, yeah, that would be good. Hopefully someone.
I'm surprised you haven't gone with Cookie. Have you ever gone with him?
No, I'm always with Shroomie.
Even since like the first one ever?
No. I partnered with Zin a couple times.
Okay.
I feel like it was just kind of random. I always forgot about it until last minute, and I'm like, shit, who wants to be a partner?
I usually say who wants a clone spell in front of them, and then whoever asks me first or wants a clone spell, I just go right in front of them and sit there and look pretty. But that's all I can pretty much do. No HP to win the HP mechanic, no scroll, so I just kind of vibe. What's the best you ever placed in the Shroomie tournament?
I don't remember what the numbers are exactly, but I did get into the brackets once.
Top
and
8?
immediately.
Okay, that's impressive.
Was that the top 8? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What do you spend your red gems on?
If Shroomie remembers to do it, that's the most important.
He's a little more geared in. I'm usually just like I'll sign up for whatever with whomever. I'm with Jelly this time, but I apologize to Jelly in advance if he wants me to do any amount of damage. I just sit there and tickle him.
You're rolling with Jelly? I love Jelly.
I love Jelly as well. He was like, yo. And then he made a cute little profile picture of like free to play Jelly. And it was like his little Jelly with like a mustache on it. And I was like, okay, I rock with this.
Okay. Yeah, Jelly, good dude. I like Jelly. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to think. Kit Kat, how you been, man? I was just chatting with I messaged Kit Kat for it seemed like the first time in months just the other day. I think I brought him up earlier. Why? Oh, because 1252 saw like the late 800s, and I was like, I bet Kit Kat's just having a field day. Oh, No, he's not. And I was like, no, he's not, because he won't get any plunders or any debuffs. He's just sitting there, nothing to do. Yeah.
Much why Love O2 is probably loving it because they're such. I think they're level like 190 or something like that. So they're
Yeah,
basically in like a sweet spot where they could hit pretty much everyone who's actively playing. It's
yeah,
definitely like her 200 plunders. I was like, yeesh. Like I
yeah.
get like
Love
20.
and
I'm like, I did my
love.
job. I served.
It was love and Tipster. They're both very strong for their level,
Oh yes.
and so being 190, 193 is like absolutely perfect when you're facing a bunch of mid to high 160 players from the 17, 18, 1900s. Like,
I'm gonna say I have to check, but like Gorf, whenever like we verse them, always I'm like the top of my head, I'm always like, oh, Love O2, Gorf, all the 1700s too little too late. I'm always like, okay, I gotta go anti POW. Maybe I gotta go evasion to stop the sacred hunters, you know.
I love that you typed it while you're Stars are literally live on the show.
multitasking.
That's fantastic.
281 million plume, bro. Tibbs needs to slow down.
Solely Tony is my rival, all because of the video of "Fuck You, Tony," and it was all because of we go back and forth with the video, beat him not, and every time I'd be like, "Fuck you, Tony!" And then I finally got him in parking, and I was so excited, and I was like, "Tony, I've been waiting for this day to tell you that you're my rival, and you had no idea."
Tony. So Tony's wife, Steph, was on my server for a long time, and then we were always in the 400s together. But yeah, you know what? I'm very pleased that you've selected Tony as your rival. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it
It's a
at that.
friendly rival. Friendly
Okay.
rival.
Okay. Good. Com wants to know, what power are you all up to nowadays? Com's 322 million. I can tell you that.
No, you're a big boy, Tom.
He's
Medic-
telling him how big he is.
Yeah, 322 million. And then Vegas / Medic / Adam. Vegas is at 333, I think, last I saw.
I don't know.
I know Ghost hit 400 million. Quack is above 400 million. It's pretty crazy, honestly.
I stopped paying attention to CP after a while, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I remember seeing 300 million and being like, holy shit, that's possible. And now there's 2 people over 400. Like, that's just...
Blossom's plundering right now.
What?
Blossom, not even so much as a word.
What is your perfect avian, and what are the affixes? What are your perfect avian and affix combo? What is it?
I feel like I basically have my perfect avian, which makes me very happy. But I have the bee with no speeding. Actually, I guess it could be better. The perfect one would be no speeding, punch counter, natural burst, wind tier. I like the idea of a zombie build where it's like all my skills and my pals are doing all my damage for me. Will it ever happen? Who knows? But it's a work in progress. But yeah, I feel pretty good about my no speeding, punch counter, natural burst, regen B. If I could get wind tier instead of the regen, I'd be happy.
I used to be
no terminal strikes.
I'd like terminal strike. So this is the thing about terminal strike. I was singing terminal strike's praise for I don't know how long. And then it was the other day, just by pure accident, when I swapped from Sacred back to Mage, I just powered up the wrong Magic Cat on accident. And I realized, oh, I really was only using Terminal Strike for the sea of Sacred Hunters. And I realized, oh, they're evading all my fucking basics anyway. So Terminal Strike isn't really doing that much for me as a mage. Maybe it's different for other classes. If I'm sacred, I want Terminal Strike. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, well, wait, because for sacred, my B is no speeding, Terminal Strike, barrel dodge, and then I switch between either quick healing or regen ability. It's just whichever one. Like if I'm being more tanky in the tournament, or if I give them in the front, I'll use quick healing. But it doesn't really matter that much. But Terminal Strike I'm rethinking Terminal Strike because it's just like when is it good? When do I want it? And it's not as easy as it used to be in my mind, because in my mind, when I wanted Terminal Strike on all my avians, it was like, oh, there's a metric fuck ton of sages, and there's a bunch of sacreds coming up. Yeah, sure, okay, and some necros. Okay, there's a lot of regen players right now. I'm gonna use Terminal Strike. When am I hitting them? When is my Terminal Strike actually doing shit? And then I think it was Plunder that pointed out. I kept always seeing all these random like the scissor artifact, like that little that little animation above a player's head when you're using Terminal Strike. That's what was, or not. Well, it is when you're using Terminal Strike, but if you're using scissors, every time scissors is activated, the little scissors go above like the opponent's head. Well, that's what happens with Terminal Strike, which I didn't understand. I think you were on the call too, F2P.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why these scissors keep going off, and I think you said it's Terminal Strike. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And so after that,
with the animations.
Basically from that point forward, I was like, this is going off like none. Like once every 15 seconds. Why am I using Terminal Strike? So I don't know.
But now, if you were a sage, for instance, like StarMunchkin is, that's why I kind of asked her. I feel like you kind of need to have ignore evasion as a sage nowadays. It's starting to be something of some relevance. You need that like 150, 160 counter rate. You need to start stacking into the ignore evasion, because otherwise you're kind of just being evaded or completely ignored. Especially since they were the meta for so long, I feel like so many people kind of focused right away going anti-sage. So that's why I would think, if you had enough ignore evasion, Terminal Strikes might not be terrible. But for you, Nylock, I completely hear you. If you're being evaded every hit, I mean, it's useless. It is next to useless, because you're basically praying that you get the Terminal Strike trigger on the 20% chance that they don't have the guaranteed evasion. That's maxed at 80%.
Right.
So it's super unlucky. But if you had high ignore evasion,
I think my ignore is at like 150 or 160. I don't know.
It's not terrible.
No, it's not. It's not gross, but like, I'm rethinking avians altogether. I do think it's interesting. What up, more KJ? I do think it's interesting, the debate that's always been kind of going on between Murder Puss and B. So Deity of Purge. I don't know if it's just because I tried Deity first. Murder Puss, baby. Yeah, that's what Bird called it Murder Puss one day, and I was like, that's its name. It's not Deity of Purge. That's Murder Puss. I was trying Murder Puss when I was first playing Sacred. So that was it was a while ago. That was when I ran the tournament with Farah. So a long time ago. This was before he and Meow partnered up. 5:33 p.m. Why did my watch just tell me what time it is? That's weird. But I was trying Murder Puss, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't working the way I wanted it to as Sacred, because it wasn't getting all like... Because if you're not... Like, it was just singing for sages because they have the electric pup, and you're doing counter strikes like crazy, so it's that many more heals. So Murder Puss going off like every 2-3 seconds, doing 5 something percent current HP versus B's 3 point whatever percentage of their max HP. So as Sacred, I feel like B is just the way, and it's not. I don't think it's an argument even. I think it's just. It's always max HP damage. You go that way 100%. because you can't get the heals fast enough to get Murder Puss going quickly. But as Sage, it is a debate. And I've always thought that was interesting. Like, which players, like 8 Wide is almost always on Murder Puss, Star is almost always on B, and they both just have their different strengths. I feel like, and I think maybe that's what it boils down to. Obviously, it's preference, but B is going to help you finish off a player that's low way better than Murder Puss ever will. But Murder Puss will chip them down much faster at the beginning of a fight. So it's like it's just a choice.
Like we need a Murder Puss counter, like in the corner every time you say it.
Murder Puss. Yeah, all credit to Bird on that one. I had to, but yeah, I fully adopted that phraseology once I heard it. Yeah, Moldy. I've heard. Oh, sorry, Moldy. You're not alone on that. I see a lot of people have been swapping the cat lately for Sacred. Ghost has been running cat. I noticed too. Oh, but yeah, sorry. I literally went on a rant. It was you were about to say your thoughts on this great debate, and then I cut you off. My apologies.
That is A-okay. I'm also really bad at cutting. So.
Is that why you go B though? Because you want that finishing power, or you just always like B?
Yeah, I've always liked B, but I feel like there was a while there where I was really struggling to get that final, like 20%, where people just kind of hang out right there for a while. And so it helps a lot. I honestly haven't played around with Terminal Strike since I was a Warbringer, so I think it's good to give it a try again. I'm not opposed to it. I just haven't even thought about it, to be honest.
I could be crazy, but I thought it was the exact opposite. I thought it was Deity was good only if you could keep high health, not the finishing power. I thought it was based on your HP, which is why it's so good. But if it's based off the enemy HP, then it's not as good. I can see why it doesn't for a Sacred Hunter. Because I know people for Necro, for instance, use it because of not everyone uses counter, so you can't use the electric pup. But you use 2 pandas, and then on every combo and basic attack, whatever, you have the chance of getting the extra healing trigger. Then you do the extra healing on how basic attacks, skills, everything else. I know some people really enjoy the deity that way. But I thought it's because you have to have high HP yourself. The second your HP dwindles, the damage falls off.
Maybe I'm misinterpreting the Murder Puss this whole time. It was always my
Someone that uses it might be a bit more informed.
You know how fun this
is?
Do
you use Murder Puss?
Sorry.
You use every time I look at my log, it's just Quacken has killed you. Quacken has killed you. 9 deep, 9 stacks. That's fine. He killed you.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed.
I have been breeding a bunch of Horuses, though. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of which ones? Hers?
Horus, the bird, the sky god.
Which one?
Birds.
What's a bird, Avian? What? What bird?
Avian? The Horus? Horus, sky god.
Oh! Sorry. In my mind, Horus has always been the three testicles. Yeah. Sorry. I haven't seen a bird in so long. Okay, I'm looking at a bird right now. Okay, let's see. What do you do? Every 6 seconds, you deal some damage, and 2% of the target's current HP.
It was the what was it, the artifact that came out recently that's like a counter combo, and I have probably for the past year been accumulating counter combo gear, so I was like, okay, maybe this could play off of that as well. Don't make that face at me.
I didn't make any face. I didn't make
it. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the best thing that happen.
I have it on my alt. I have combo count now. Do I think a free to play, especially, will ever be able to use it? No. But I hope you can.
Maybe one day.
With the new teddy bear, I mean, guaranteed crit. Maybe this is the way. You don't got to worry about one extra stat.
What is your most memorable moment in LOM? Or if you have a few, that's fine too.
I feel like it was the sailing season before sailing changed. So
Okay.
I made friends with everybody. That's how I met Shroomie. It was like I made a server just for like our sailing group. All just like hung out there, played games together. But the very last day of sailing, we all had a giant cuddle puddle, and nobody attacked anybody around the prison. And it was
That's fine.
I think that's right before they changed sailing.
Oh, see, that's
It's like
cool.
sailing 3 or 4? Or you mean like the first time they changed it?
No, before they changed it into what it is now.
Oh, okay. I
Wait,
used to love
season
being able
3?
to rubber band people like that. I miss sailing through. I think it was 3 and 4 were the last ones like that.
I
Yeah, where you could
absolutely.
touch
I,
every
I
single.
get. I get
You
why
had to
it's simplified.
claim
I
all
don't
of the
like.
tile guzzlers.
I like flipping
I never.
tiles. It was fun. You could draw, draw a dick in the water, whatever you want to draw. That's fun. The
Yeah,
way
that
that it
sailing
is
was
People who
now.
beat us threw a cock. I was laughing. I was laughing. I thought it was funny when I was sitting there dead and I just saw a little cock emerging in our spawn. I was like, oh, we're really being bullied out right now. We're really being bullied.
Yeah,
But I, like
Q.
you say, clear a couple tiles. I would just sit there, wait for someone to hit me. They'd rubber band all the way back to their spawn. I would just eat maniacally laugh. It was delightful. And now I hit somebody. We stall 3 times. It's like, oh, both of your durability's ruined. Neither one of you gets to have fun. Go back to your spawn and cry about it. And then I'm useless again. Like, I'm not, that's what it's down to me is like, I'll try to stall out the big boys, but like, I do it once, I have no more energy, and I served my purpose. I tried. It's up to you now, Locke.
What?
I do very
No.
about sailing nowadays, where it's like I will go attack somebody and I change my set, and I go attack them again, and I change my set, and then it's always like them in the chat like, why do you keep killing yourself on me? I'm like, I'm trying to kill you. I'm physically trying.
I'm tested.
You're getting merit, okay? Chill. Don't be
No,
mad.
Mort does indeed use murder puss. Mort, do you know if the damage falls off when they're low or when you're low? I thought it's when you're low.
Yeah, which one is it? Are you doing current of your damage or their current HP? I gots to know. Either
I
way,
do indeed use murder puss is a very nice way to put it, by the way. I like how he wrote it.
Mort's so cordial. Mort's great.
Oh,
Mort's
I love
great.
Mort. I yap with
Very
Mort quite a
cordial
bit.
fellow here. Yes.
Very cordial fellow.
Either way, though, regardless, now that I'm thinking about it more, regardless of whose HP it is, it's still going to be doing more damage and tickling them down faster at the beginning of the fight, and then it's less useful as the fight continues. Unless, to your point, your HP is staying high the whole time,
Yeah.
you're going to win the fight regardless, though. At that
It should be
point,
faster. That's what I'm trying
But
to
it
say.
would be
DPS
That's
wise,
fair.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like in terms of pure DPS, like for me, for instance, I'm a person, I don't even like using my current HP, but if I don't lose HP as quickly, especially I usually don't lose it before the 45-second ascension mark trigger damage boost, whatever you want to call it. So if I could do more damage in the first 45 seconds, for me, that's incredibly better, especially if I'm fighting a sage or something like that. I don't use the murder puss, as y'all like to put it. But if I was making an
I like how he
anti-regen or
wounded
like
Star
doing
in
it,
the knee for no reason. Like you all.
I would definitely use it because again, I know some people on Necro, not so many, but of the few Necros, they all seem to use Deity. It seems like it's pretty much your best friend. Unless you're like me and you want to stall, then you use the fairy because you just want more defense.
I know Leroy's Necro guide. It was just like you have to use Murder Puss. Like there's no other
It's
option.
just it synergizes so much nicer than every other thing. And like Like B, I guess you could do the same thing, but you hit so fast when you have multiple pandas for the extra healing triggers.
Yeah.
I've even known some people who use like the counter necro. Like this haven't happened in a long time, but I mean, I'm surprised no one's brought it back. If you're using a counter necro, you could use all the things that you're getting. Maybe counter pal combo necro. You know, a little spice in there. You know, getting as many heal triggers as possible, spamming it out. I ain't using
Do you have
murder push. I don't like to do damage. So that's someone else's design.
Do you have anything 5-starred? Star? Hey, Star. Do you have anything 5-starred?
I
Do you have anything 5-viewed?
I actually don't.
Nothing 5-starred. Oh, okay.
The highest
That's
I have is
actually that's a good thing now that I think about it, because it means you haven't had to double GP much, if anything. Okay. Huh. If you could 10-star anything, what would it be? Loop gives you. It would give Loop an extra 5 or extra 2 seconds from 3 to 5. I'm going through some other like common. I'm in my head. I'm like, okay, a lot of people say Loop because it gives you 2 extra seconds, which is a big deal. I'm trying to think if I was. What would I do?
I'm going with that new back accessory, bro. That new back accessory for all that defense. That's actually so much defense. It's I think it goes from 120 to 150. I think a 10 starts like 180 or something like that. It's like
What's the name of the bag?
like you would like the Great Adventure, the one that looks like a bird holding up a backpack. If I could have that or Leo 10-star, I would be the happiest man in the world. But I'd probably rather have the back accessory just because I mean, if you get just even a little lucky with the buffs, like they take place the entire fight and you're just sitting there vibing. And 2v2 tournament, it should basically always go to like the full stacks of everything. Like, it seems like a very, very nice thing. You're getting more energy regen, more power attack speed, making your deity hit even faster if you're going to be using it.
So I saw Mina was using this when we faced them last week, and then Rafiki's been using this thing.
Jimmy, I did notice it. I noticed that if you park, you get the 45% defense boost. Made me very happy. I learned it though because Gorf blew me up. I think it was Gorf. I went to hit him and I was like, how did he explode me in 1 second? I was like, oh, he has a 45% attack boost right at the start of battle, and I'm in a full offense set. I just evaporated.
I think Meow Mirage would be cool to 10-star.
Meow Mirage. See, I'm so behind on all the names. Is that the Mellow Cloud Pal?
Yeah.
That one? Okay. Yeah, that one is cool.
Yeah, it's the Key Cat swirly guy back piece.
Oh, that scales pretty well too. I never looked at the 10-star on that.
Yeah, it goes from 18 to 22.
Yeah, reducing enemy attack seems very, very nice.
I feel like if anything's 10-starred, it should like artifact skins. Like give us a different color animation, something.
I
Let
do
us
like
show
that
it
they
off.
turn it for free though.
Turn it gold, make it shine and shimmer.
Or like RGB cloud. Give me the RGB cloud. Gimme.
Yeah, but like the Adapto slime always has that. So how you gonna do? You gonna put like a rainbow on top of the rainbow?
You just do the negative colors, or like they reverse the colors. That's it.
Okay.
Easy.
Well, if everything had its inverse, that would be sick. I think that would be
Right.
actually so cool if everything had its inverse.
Or you know what? You know what? Let me choose what color I want. Give me like a nice shimmery blue cloud. I'd rock that.
Just use the rainbow staff. It shuffles through all of them. You know, you get all the nice little colors. Spirit creation.
Okay, here we go then. All right. So your fourth merge, when it happened on paper, everyone saw 01 and 1107, and they're like, "Fuck." and then I remember very clearly seeing O2 and O3, fuck, because O2 very active, and they were basically giving, like mid swift, 8 wide, blank, like there's some big hitters coming over there. I was like, well, that's gonna suck worse. Obviously, it's not just O2, but I feel like a lot of servers have lost X amount of really good players over the past 4 months, however long it's been since the. How long has it been since the forced merge? Was it early February we got it, or late January?
I think it was
no.
Maybe
Sounds
3 months. Yeah, I feel like it was. I feel like it was like late January, early February. Maybe it was early February, but like, in terms of, I can't believe we're already here having this discussion, but yeah, fifth merge. Whenever that happens in January of 2027, what if anything would you be looking for? Like, does O2 want, like, would you want like activity? Is there a specific player you'd want to play with? Like,
well, first of all, this will be our fourth merge. We've only seen 3 merges. We got
we've
skipped.
had 4 merges, right?
Not O2. Not O2. We've had 3.
Well, no, y'all had one merge. It was called a skip. It was called a skip. It's called a
That's
skip.
not-
You could blame
which
what's his
merge-
name for that, Femboy. You could blame Femboy for
Yeah.
that one. I remember all the complaints.
No.
Oh my
O2
god,
got-
you just gave me
which-
flashbacks.
Which
But
merge
why-
did O2
why?
get
Because
skipped in?
We got skipped on the first merge.
The very
Yeah.
first merge got skipped? Jesus.
But if
They
it was
had
because if it was because he was so strong, why did Wu get a merge?
So apparently, supposedly, how the things work is that they go by how many you're active playing higher count or some bullshit. They have like a bunch of statistics. That's one of them. Supposedly, y'all made the line and Wu did it. Now I agree that makes no sense because Wu was just as strong at that time. But then at the same time, you had 1014 back then, who was y'all direct rivals with Go's family, where your mentor came from, Nylock. What's his name?
Jurassic Park. Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Sark. So that server was probably just as strong. So I agree. If you were going to skip y'all, you should have skipped Wu. You should have skipped 1014. But then everyone else could have had a moderately fair merge. However, they only skipped one, which then made y'all fall a little behind. However, y'all didn't really fall that far behind, in my opinion. Y'all have always, in my opinion, been pretty good. Even when it was like, okay, we don't have the biggest whales, you had enough of a core crew to kind of get it done.
Kind of after that skip, though, I would say 2/3 of our server quit because we did not get a merge.
I remember.
/Bin.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Bin. But yeah, I mean, and then we got moved up. What I thought was funny was our first merge, second merge, whatever. We got merged with Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, however it was.
He was my boy. Before I ask, I think you all were friendly-ish, or at least you knew each other. But his second account was on my original server. He's the one that showed our entire server how to play, what to do. He was telling us, oh, so souls are coming out. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to avoid. Like everything that was coming out, he would just let us all know. Don't do this. Don't do this. And you can do either this or this or this. It was great. It was like having a cheat guide, like for every phase of the game. He was telling me very, very early on, like, hey, these counter regen builds are doing really well on my main server. You should probably think about some type of regen build, either Prophet or Sage. And I was like, Prophet, let's go. And so, but I don't know, like, I guess that's the stuff I don't know is like, so when you merged with his server, because Because he was always like the leader of our group. Was he just like a normal dude on your server? Like,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't classify him as bossy. He was just like, he would answer everybody's questions and be like, oh, yo, this is coming out. This is what you do. But I never thought of him in like a non-leadership position, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that was actually our only merge that like had absolutely no hiccups, issues whatsoever. Was the merge with them, which I think is funny because we merged with their server and then Brazilian server that people from my server were starting problems with. So it was like they just merged us with all these people we had beef with, but everyone that they had beef with had quit. So it was chill.
Ah.
And then, but it was just like it felt like some kind of sick joke that you chose the servers that our server was having problems with originally. And but that
I
was a
remember
really
seeing
good
it.
merge.
It was
I think
real funny.
in leadership, but like not super duper active. It was like he was there to like help make decisions and stuff. But he didn't talk too much, at least not in Discord.
Okay.
But to answer the original question, I would have loved to merge with 1107, but it's a little too late for that. Those are my goals for sure.
Those are good, a lot of good people. Because, well, obviously Trippy was there, and then Mike,
Microdose,
Fuxi,
Fuxi,
Pipey, Peachy.
Moogie.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's the thing with 1107. You can list like a dozen people that are just they've just been living in peak for a year. You can name a dozen, and you'll still be missing like 5 or 10. Like it's just a list of solid, strong, good people. Like, and then they get 01, and Trippy's like, nope.
Oh, it's
I'm out.
Cable Guy. He's on my alt server.
I think it would be nice to merge with like an active server that doesn't have any whales or they have one whale. You know what I mean? It's like I don't think we need to keep getting these massive players put into our server. I think we're good. Like, you know, like 05 or 06 would have been dope. Or which one isn't Rue would be dope.
Ruzo 6, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's 05 is the one that people more like because it's the lack of room.
I mean, at this point, I don't even know who's in what server. Like
That's
it's
sometimes
kind
the
of
issue.
like, well, since the last merge, like I still have to remember who has been merged into what server. So I don't think I have any specifics.
You don't want to be with like 11 with Shroomrix.
Well, no, but that would be another big person coming into our server.
But it's the
And
defense queen, so it's like, you know, it's terrible.
that's Ghost and Shroomrix and
That's a lot of
Even a-
defense, Nylock.
Back
Think
to
about
the
how much defense we'd have if we got them in our next merge.
Hey, sign me up, bro. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, well, that would be great because then Shroomrix wouldn't pick on me all the time. Yeah, that'd be great. Or maybe less. Maybe less. I don't know. When they separated, they made that like fake equator. Like, okay, if you're 1501 or earlier, you're now in these 12 servers, 01 to 1338. But when they made that line, they kind of segregated the 500s and everyone behind them. Like, you're not joining, like, you're not merging forward, but you're still going to play against them. When they made that choice, I went, huh? Because I just imagined, okay, well, 500, everyone after 501, they're just going to do their thing and play against each other. And everyone 1338 and above after the merge, because all the 400s got scattered throughout the thousands, 1100s, 1200s, 1300s. They just erased all the 400 servers. But when they said, oh, the 500s who we just merged, they're playing with everyone also that's been playing the game for a year longer than them. And now they've done the same thing with the 700s and 800s, apparently, where they're just like, everyone's playing together. I don't understand how the next merges can possibly work other than them continuing to gather data, seeing which servers need help in which ways, and then being like, oh, 1026 needs activity, throw them a 700, like an active 700 server. Oh, fill in the blank server needs a high end player, give them Quack. Fill in the blank server needs activity, give them this 700 server and this 800 server. I don't know what's left for them. Like what possible moves are even left? That's what I'm not getting. And
Birds of Fallen to 1001.
just
Have no
merge everyone,
servers.
just merge everyone except O1.
No, I just merge everyone into 1001, and then
No. Merge
you have
everyone
no
except
servers.
O1. Like
No, I think 01 should have got skipped earlier.
Multiple.
We can't fix that now. So now we should probably fix that later by either giving them the worst merge. Probably not gonna happen. Or skip them. Also probably not gonna happen.
I feel like they could be like, you know what, 1026 is going into O2. I think they could. I think they could be like 1026 is going into O2, 1111 is going into
I
O5.
like Mid Swift. I like 8 Wide. I like
Right?
StarMunchkin. I mean, no pans
I like
in.
Zen. I like blank.
When he's not hitting me, I love him. When he's not beating me up, I love him. So I think
Give
have
338
no
Quack.
qualms with
No.
anyone. Even if you got like Rue, you got Rue, but if you can bear through Rue, you're still getting a high Leroy and then higher gang of people. Uzi, you're still getting quite a considerable group. I know Built Not Broad, I think recently stopped playing, but like it's still like a number of people. And I mean,
what account was that? What account did that used to be? Not bot. I couldn't figure it out the other day.
Who?
I hit him just because I literally had 201 cross server tickets, and I was like, no, I need to even this up. And they were just right on my screen, so I just hit them.
Who is it?
And then I looked at them after, and I was like, who is that? I couldn't figure out what account that was.
Uzi probably know.
Uzi, who's Built Not Bought in 06. And Greed is cool. Greed's a good dude, absolutely.
I kind of thought it was always his own account, but
Yeah, I thought that was
Probably
always
wrong.
a person Built Not Bought.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was like I couldn't figure out.
he's always been in like he's always been like probably around like whenever I was being Legends, kind of like just vibing there. Usually forget to use my tickets. I've pretty much always seen him, but like now that I've tried to be a little bit more mindful with my tickets, trying to actually use them, I haven't seen him. I think I talked to
Lego
him.
Man.
Just said that he
No.
was to play.
Oh, so
Lego.
It's the same person though, but it's Lego Lamb.
Just
Okay.
different name. Okay.
Got it.
I didn't know
Okay,
that
okay.
actually.
Lego
It's
Lamb.
a little bit of
All
lore.
right. That's a
little bit
name.
of lore.
Okay. I can dig. And Shroomerix is saying 01's in third in parking right now, and they're with 1111, 1169, and I don't know who the fourth is.
I guess I believe it then.
Well, that's not. I mean, if they're not, like, I feel like they're not as active, and that new parking is now going to be completely activity based. There's 300 parking lots. You may be able to park in the newer top whatever lots, but if I get 10 alts or 10 smaller players, or we just have double as many actives, we cram them all in the 300 lots. It's like as if sailing had no PvP involved in the scoreboard and was just everyone hitting the runes with as much durability as they had to see who gets first. Like that's how it kind of feels now. Everyone's basically gonna go to the top, and it's gonna be server based off of extremely of activity. That's what I think they were telling you that SAE liked Snylock, but I was talking to some other people that didn't like the changes before this, so I was not too excited for this parking to change. Now it's.
I mean, if this was a year ago for 01 with all their alts, they would be in heaven.
Oh, easily. With Kitty Pixel, the second Kitty Pixel and Wu joined together, and they had basically nearly like 15 or more alts. It was basically over. I wouldn't be surprised if they had near 20. Like there were times where I would just sit there and see Kitty, like you'd hit it, Kitty Pixel, bat a die, throw out an alt. Kitty Pixel, bad die, throw another alt. And she would just stall out a lot
It's
for like
cute.
minutes upon minutes. And she seemed like a nice woman, but like the way she played, definitely I'd be like, come on. Come
Yeah.
on.
It made me so like it was solely. I hate to say it, but when I heard she quit, I was happy. So because of the ults. It was horrible. It was so bad.
I mean, Wu used to do something similar. He didn't even need to. He was the strongest, but if he like in sailing, he had a legion of ults to make sure he could get to every tile possible. Like Wu, if it was a year ago, 1001, there'd definitely be no competition. There'd be no like I don't know anyone who could have competed with that. That shit was ridiculous. You're the strongest players and alt abuse. Like it's just okay. But
Um, I, I mean, I always thought so. Like, Shermick's saying 1169 is going to win every parking. They have, I mean, they do have. Even before the last merge, they had that perfect blend of they had good whales, they had good secondary players, and just metric fuck ton of activity. I always thought, like, once I even slightly understood the outline of the new parking, I always thought '05 would do pretty well in the new parking because it's not about, hey, let's get 30 people all ready to hit this one lot at this specific time. It's just, oh, whenever someone logs in, all they have to do is look and see where their buddies are, and you park there. And you just fill up all of these lots. I mean, I remember, yeah.
yeah,
I've said the story
1005
like 10
probably
I've said the story
will
like
do
20
very
times.
well.
I took a lot on '05, made the mistake of briefly watching the fight, like 20 seconds maybe, because I didn't even watch the whole fight. I just wanted to see the beginning of it. Exited it out, went to park, and it was full. Like it just instant, they're just filling lots like clockwork because they have that many, people that have stayed dedicated to the game, playing the game. I feel like that's exactly what this parking is built for. They don't care about. They don't need any of the top spots. Like Mina could go grab one. Jelly could probably hold one, maybe depending on who they're facing. I don't know, but like Void's in there obviously, and then Icarus. Like I, I'm curious to see how '05 specifically does with this new parking. And like
I
'01
think they
being
do
in third
well.
place. '01 being in third place on day 2 of a parking, like, okay, I still don't want to face that because personally, I won't be able to park in the top area very easily. Maybe I can. I don't know. There's 10 spots, but I don't want to park in the second area. Fuck that.
The server may win, but I'm not gonna. So I don't want to fucking fight them. See,
Yeah, I
now
don't
you
want to
just hate
deal with
us.
it.
You hate us. You hate us. I
What?
get it. I get
I'll fight in the top, but I'm not gonna park up there. I'll just get knocked out.
it. Hey, you think there's 10 people that can beat you? I think you can get away with it. I think you might have to repark off them. I think you
I
might
think
have to
there are
repark
multiple.
off
I
them.
think there are many people that could just remove me at will, and one of them would absolutely do it. Yeah, I do think that. But I see your point is that I could just go take a different spot. Um, when do you think your fourth merge, but everyone else's fifth merge? When do you think it will happen?
I mean, it seems to be like 6 to 7 months in between merges, like the cycle. But I mean, as they
We've seen 8
limit
months
down,
and
what's
yeah,
that?
we've
Or
seen
was it?
6 months and 8 month waits.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on how many new servers come out.
That's true too, right? Because if they're not getting the new players, then it doesn't have to trickle down as fast at all, I guess. Hmm.
7 or
Also,
8
with the new game modes, they seem to need less of like the traditional activity. So you don't need parking where you have just a need for kind of your top and your middle end. Now your bottom end and parking is massively important. Any player parking is gonna, if you have like 2005, I assume they're gonna do really, really well just because of how you describe they have so many lower players parking. Same thing with like in sailing. Like I remember when we had to verse the coalition. I don't think that
Yeah.
coalition like touched the prison, but we couldn't beat them because of the fact that they had so many actives just able to just constantly spam the prison. Like that's all they had to do was just spam with two. I mean, it's two servers against one. So, and they're both more like, I wouldn't say more active, but around the same activity as us. And we're just stronger, and that's not how you win sailing. So I feel like they're changing a lot of the game modes to be more where like any player can kind of make the difference as long as you have the activity, which might slow down the trickle effect. O'Till still has two families. Oh, how is that, by the way? How is your two family journey?
Oh, it's still two families? I thought so. It was RAR and what? What was the one?
Salty Splatoon, right?
Oh, Salty.
Is it
You're in
Salty Splatoon? I think.
Yeah.
So you're in Salty. I know. As soon as I'm probably wrong about this, but didn't Cookie just go to RAR like right when it started, or am I misremembering?
Pretty soon after the merge. Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
pretty
a week
soon.
merge.
Huh.
Are you still in Salty?
I am still.
That's something. That's something.
Yeah. We could get into it.
You don't have to if you don't want to. We have two
Yeah.
families on our server.
That was a very begrudging.
That was just a chat question. That was a
yeah.
chat question. So or someone said it in chat. They also have two families, and I was like, I'm curious about that. How is that? Because we have a Brazilian family and we have us, and like they're nice. We interact nicely, but like they'll never join us. They've made it very clear. They're like, we are the Brazilian family. We're not leaving the Brazilian family. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's just I don't know.
Sometimes
It's
it don't
like-
rub right, you know?
What's that?
Sometimes people don't rub right, you know? You gotta rub right. You gotta mesh well.
Yeah. I personally, from my own perspective, I just like to chill the fuck out and vibe. And the energy didn't feel that way, so I didn't go. We'll just say that.
That's a good way to put it. I mean, I think the energy is definitely a good thing. Like you said earlier, the community is a lot of reason a lot of people have stuck around as long as they have. 8 wide, poking and prodding.
It's like,
He went to spit it.
all right,
Spit
fine.
it out.
So AY fully and totally believes that Slavic is PJ. Thinks they're the same people. I can see the things where she's coming from, the like evidence, I see it. But the way that it's being brought up constantly is, to me, is hateful. It's too much, and I'm not here for it. So,
That kills the
I'm
vibe.
with everybody, but I'm not going to rock because of that. That's
That makes
A-Wide,
sense. I think it's
I love A-Wide. I think the only thing she gives me consistent shit for is the fact that I'm friendly with PJ. She doesn't like that I'm friendly with PJ.
I don't think anyone likes PJ.
I don't. And this is the thing.
like
I've
PJ.
never heard.
I don't like PJ.
I talk with PJ not as often anymore, but like I talked with PJ for like we had 01. I think I had him 3 weeks straight in parking. And I was just talking builds and stuff with him. He was perfectly fine with me. He didn't talk any shit to anybody. Like, very contrary to everything I've heard about PJ. But it seems to me like if you just don't go at PJ, then he's just, and you just talk about the game, he seems fine to me. So I hear that. I see both sides, honestly. Like, I've seen both sides. It is what it is. And I think what you're saying is completely valid. That makes sense to me. Yeah.
I mean, I think it is what it is. We still play as a server, at least try to. I think it's definitely hurting us. It's a hard decision. I am not even
Like
as
theater.
active as I've used to be. My job takes up a lot of my time. But I don't know. It's whatever.
8 White says mid kills all the vibes. Yeah, mid's a vibe killer. Him and his silly One Punch Man artifact crit stun build, blowing people up in 1 second. Crazy building bastard. It's too strong. So 5 to 7 months.
I feel like y'all would win a lot more in theater, if y'all had one family.
This is
I
true.
feel like I think 05 has
Voter Struggle said at least PJ isn't real. No, I feel like I've only dealt with, like, I feel like both people, PJ and Rue, I've seen them rile other people up. But I feel like I haven't had many distasteful conversations with either of them. Now, when I say that about Rue, some people are like, but I mean, usually I'm just like, hey, Rue, yelling in cross chat again, like when I used to see him. And then he'd be like, oh, what up, free to play? And he kind of calmed down. But like, he just comes at everybody with anger, and no one like enjoys that. So everyone's like, fuck off. Or they tell him to like stop being a dickhead instead of just being like, hey, what's up? Why are you so angry? And then he kind of just keeps that fireball just going all week long. So that's where I feel like Rue is kind of, and PJ used to definitely poke and prod people. I remember even the global VMod chat when I was a VMod. I remember him being just poking people until he finally stopped. But I'd be like, "Hey, PJ, can we stop?"
It's probably
I
nothing
don't know.
compared to all the messages you got about Alex, right? Nacho.
There's a number of many people I've got. I've had a lot of folks, but again, I mean, most people I haven't. I guess I try to also be cordial, but I definitely poke and prod a little bit. Like like Quack earlier. Like I stalled him. He destroyed me just now. But when I stalled him, I was like, "Shh, Quack, it didn't happen. Shh, we'll pretend it never happened. Just don't change your set. Don't change it." But like I don't know. Like I feel like everyone's just like just cordially poke everybody. Everyone the world kind of works itself out.
Yeah. I don't know. Rue's a different animal, though.
Rue's just done. Rue's just done.
He's literally just like, he called me like a dumb bitch before, and then 5 minutes later, he's like, hey, can you help me with my build? And I'm like, no, go fuck yourself. Like, what?
Well, that's why I'll help him. I'll be like, okay, like, are we talking about defense? Like, and then we start chatting. But like, I've definitely stalled him in Showdown, and he's used some very colorful words. But I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna I'm gonna be using my defense build. Like this is gonna be what's gonna happen. Like this is not like is free to play gonna pop out. Like free to play is gonna pop out the Showdown and start stalling unless you're a full damage tilt. And I'm Rue. I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna, especially because he gets angry. Like I enjoy a little chaos in the cross chat. Obviously, there's a point where it's too much, but you stall someone for 13 minutes straight. They run the cross chat screaming. I giggle. I giggle.
I think we all reach for the Rue crash out. It's peak entertainment.
It's not even a Rue sometimes, though. Like the other week, we were versing a 1700 server, I think, and it was like a valid crash out. It was like this matchmaking sucked. I was like, it's day one though. I was like, I get why y'all are angry, but like, we haven't even like taken your lots yet. Like, this isn't even like, there's no reason to like, you haven't had 0 lots yet. No one's been lotless. No one's been bullied. Like,
Oh, I remember this.
I can get you complaining a day or so in, but like right away,
Yeah.
let it flower. Let it like, at least let the complaints come to fruition. At least be like, okay, are we fucking serious? This many weeks in a row, lotless for like.
I don't remember the name, but they just instantly were like, oh, great, 1026. Oh, we're not going to have any lots. Fuck these guys. These fucking day oneers. And I was like, I started like 4 months after them. What are you talking about? Yeah. And
I was like, damn, bro.
And then we tried to give them a lot. We tried to give him a lot, and then fucking Tony stole it. Remember? Fucking Tony. fucking
I mean, they
Tony.
did. Okay, to be fair to them, they did say, and I do like this if they did it. They didn't say, fine, we'll let them have it. And then they stole it. They said right away, no, we're not being nice. We're not giving
Right.
away any lot.
Right.
We're not doing
Ron-
any of it. And I was like,
right.
y'all
Ron
are
Baum,
dicks, but at
Ron
least you're
Baum,
honest. But you're
to
honest.
Ron
And I
Baum's
respect
credit,
the honesty.
because I'm a fan of Ron Baum. I like Ron Baum. I think kind of similar, not necessarily to Rue, but kind of more similar to PJ. In the 400s, when we were all just facing each other in the halcyon days of, we really want to play with the, as F2P often reminds me, I said more than once, I want to play against O1 in parking. Yeah, I said it. And then I didn't like it once it
So
happened.
many players did. So
But
many
like,
players did.
well, I wanted to see what all the
We
hubbub
don't
was
care if
about.
we verse the strongest. Now you see it. Now you see what all the
I
hullabaloo
understood
is
once I
about. Now, don't you
experienced
wish for
it.
that bliss? Don't you
You
wish for
know,
the bliss again?
it is what, but that's how Ron Baum, like everyone called him a troll and stuff. Ron Baum's never been anything but pleasant to me, ever, because I didn't start any conversation like with, hey, why don't you calm down, buddy, or hey, how about you shut the fuck up, buddy. It was just like, oh, what up, Ron Baum, and he'd be like, how goes it? Totally good guy. I still chat with him, to this day. Good dude. Uh, Real striking.
The real
How
striking
dare
is
you be
here.
late? How dare you be
The
late?
little blank, bro.
How dare you?
When Rue called himself a Nazi in chat. At least he's
Who
honest with himself. You
who
got to,
called
down.
himself?
That's what Mort just said. I'll never forget when Rue
Uh,
calls himself a Nazi in chat. At least he's honest with himself.
That's pretty funny. Okay.
I've never seen that behavior, but I've seen some flagrant behavior, but I don't know if I'd call it Nazi-esque. But if
we
he's
said some-
identifying it, at least he's honest.
he says some.
So
Okay.
yeah, I haven't seen like a over the line Rue crash out in a little bit, but like I remember back in the day, there were some very colorful ones. So I get a 1-day bully pass if I do. Oh, you have a screenshot, Rue, Mort? Oh no.
All right. So okay. So how am I supposed to do this? I just parked and got some, or my 8 hours is up. I just got some of this stuff. How do I use my 3 tickets the wisest way?
You want somebody who has the longest time, longest
So
parking.
I want to ruin someone's day. I want to ruin. Okay.
If you want to ruin someone's day, you gotta hit them that just parked, because then they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? I just fucking parked." Like if
Does
someone
it
hit me and I just parked,
does it matter if it's
Get less
between
reward.
Diamond and Oris? Does it matter where you hit them?
I think so.
you get
You want the higher lot, but the longer they park, the more rewards you get.
I mean, he was just trying to be a dickhead, I thought. But
No. What's the most efficient way to use? So, like, I see someone here at 4 hours 52 minutes, but they're in Oris. Is it better to hit them or to hit someone in Diamond that has, say, 3 hours?
I think it tells you how much rewards you'll get from hitting them, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken.
All right, well, let's hit Love because she got 200 kills.
so yeah, it does tell you what their parking point is. So
All right, well, let's hit them and see how many points I get. And of
I
course,
thought
my game
points with the
crashed.
face. You're
The game runs. Okay, I was about to say the game runs flawlessly on my iPad. It does run flawlessly on my iPad. I just can't see many things that are not on the screen that should be on my iPad. But the game on my iPhone, I
Yeah.
can see everything I want to see, but then it crashes when I fight people. So that's the trade-off. All right, so I didn't get to see how many points I got, but all right. Okay.
Are we sure? Like, I guess maybe.
Because you get a portion of their rewards, so the more rewards that they're getting, the higher rewards you would get. But I don't know that it really matters. Well, yeah, because they're going to get more rewards by where they're parked. So it definitely would matter which lot you're hit.
Ah, Love 020 just reparked in the same spot. Oh man.
Well, I'm
But I
telling
don't
you.
want to hit him again. Because that would be dick, so I'm not gonna hit them again. Okay. Now let's go find someone down here. This dude has 4
It'd be
hours.
funny though.
Let's plunder that.
But
And then I'll go take a spot back in Diamond. And hope that Quacken doesn't knock me out. Because then I can't repark. See, that's what I'm thinking is like, shouldn't you always keep one ticket in case you get knocked out?
But I mean, it'll come back. I think it just
That's
depends on
true.
the strat that you want to run with. You're going to play the long game?
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't hit a single person. Because I was thinking that 3 points, I wasn't reading that far ahead.
Oh shit, I just one-shot that person. Oh wow, okay. Gorf only has 1.8 trillion HP? Alright, well, okay. Let's see what being a slight dick does for my points. Is this just a slight, just a little bit of a dick move there? Just a little bit. Not terrible. Just like using hits is different than going after the same person all the time though I don't know. Slightly.
Excuses?
Real Striking just hit me up in game chat and said, I'm not in the slightest bit sorry that I was late. Contrary to what he typed here, sorry for being late. I knew it. There we go. Okay. So we think 5th merge will happen. Let's put a date. What's your date for guess? What's the date? What month what year? Because last merge was, let's say it was early February.
I'm going to say November.
November? I like that. You know what? I'm going to make that my new target hope as well. November 2026, 5th or 4th merge. Okay. I can hope for that. I think that's more than reasonable ask from the devs. No idea how they're going to do it. But okay. Let's see. I like that. Okay. Okay. What are your perfect divining Riz affixes? And by divining Riz, I mean divining path. So like, or even, a better question. So I have one Pierce tree with some ignore counter and some ignore combo sprinkled in. Then I have one that's pure ignore combo and one that's pure ignore counter. I'm probably going to change one of those, but that's how I run my 3. How do you run your 3? And if you have like a perfect one in mind, what would it be?
I try to have as much ignore crit as possible. I have pretty high ignore. I don't do the best against Beastmasters, so Telrez is always nice. But otherwise, I like to do Pierce and block. Not ignore Pierce block, Pierce or block.
Thank you. Because anyone that would do ignore Pierce is a giant asshole. What do you run? What do you use Pierce for?
I don't know for what it does. That was.
It drops. So it's got a 30% chance of proccing, and then it drops all of the specific res. So like it'll drop skill res, pile damage res, combo damage res, Like it drops all those resistances according to the number that you have. So like if I have 5,000 pierce and you have 0 ignore pierce, it'll drop skill damage res 50%.
Right, but it doesn't. What am I trying? Are you saying like in regards to the ignores or like just pierce in general? For?
That's just what pierce does in general. Sorry, I thought
Oh
that's
no,
what
I
you
know.
asked.
I was asking about your like what you were specifically asking.
Oh,
What I
so if you have a pierce tree, what builds you use pierce for as a sage?
I mean, I only have one set in the divining. I don't have.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. In my head, I thought you were saying one of your paths is for pierce, one of them is ignore crit, another one, and I forgot the other one you said. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I have it all like mixed together. Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of everything. I gotta be ready for everybody.
I use one as well, and just like you, it's ignore crit focus. So very fun. I don't know. I love ignore crit. I feel like it's very undervalued.
Yeah, I think I have like.
Yeah.
Let me look real quick. I think I have like 70 ignore crit.
8 Wide was the first person I remember talking to that said that was like going for a specific ignore crit tree, and I was like, why? And her explanation was very sound, and it's been on my radar since. It's probably the one I'm gonna change. I'm not sure which one because I kind of don't want to use my ignore counter anymore. Not because sages aren't a threat, but because I'm just seeing fewer and fewer of them. So there's Quacken obviously, and there's Shroomy B's on profit, but he's running like a very stally build. But like there's him, there's you, there's 8 Wide, Maddie, 101, that account. But the number of just really big annoying sages is shrinking. I feel like.
Go to Sacred
And
Hunt.
so, and like, I don't,
That
as
was
a
that runs
mage,
one meta to the other.
right? And to be fair, and like, but as a mage, I'm not as worried about Warbs not named Shroomrix. I don't need to worry about that because that, I mean, mages are supposed to beat Warbs, right? Like the old rock, paper, scissors. We're supposed to beat that. Like, um, so that's what I was trying to figure out is like, can I get rid of my ignore counter? But I don't want to have like an ignore crit with an ignore counter. If I'm gonna combine a divining path with ignore crit with something else, I would want it with ignore combo, right? For tamers, and then just random other things that I want the ignore crit for, like any teddy bear build. But yeah, I don't know. Com says he only had one divining path as well. Who needs more? People that play more than one class need more than one divining path. That's who, Com. That's who.
I also like since I kind of I mean I've been thinking about a zombie build for a while. I still don't know that it's really possible. It's worth a shot. I know me and AY have talked about it before, but it's like I throw a little pal crit, pal combo in there too.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I do have a little
Yeah.
bit of that. But I think a lot of it is ignores.
Just ignores and ignores. Yeah.
A little
Ignore it.
splash of pal crit, pal combo. That's an interesting little splash in. But
I remember when 8 showed me one of her divining trees, or one of her trees, talent trees. Sorry, not divine trees. It had one of her talent trees, and she'd sprinkled in like the blue PAL node for PAL heals when she was really maximizing Murder Puss. And I was like, that's just. I mean, I never thought about that because I never tried to maximize it, I guess. But also, I was just like, that's just dirty. And because she was in that part of the tree, she was grabbing some PAL crit and grabbing some PAL combo. And I was like, what a nasty, sneaky little way to get some more damage in. Like, that's bullshit. Like, I remember being like almost
the issue
angry.
is now though, all the ignores are too high. Because, for instance, for that to work, you're going to need the average player, and Legends especially, is probably going to have like 50 ignore crit. when Tide's active. Probably usually around 20%, 25%. So usually around like the minimum I tend to see. So if you're around 50% and you're only having like a few nodes of PAL crit, it's really hard to have Arcane Light, for instance, trigger to get any extra value out of the deity. Just
I
because,
think
but even like now with PAL combo,
no, I hear that.
I love using two pandas to do more damage. Like I recommend that all the time. But you start helping someone, and I'm like, how much PAL combo you have? And they're like, oh, I have less than 100. It's like I see people who walk around with 90, 100% ignore combo every day. So if you run into one of those people, you're never comboing. And then it's like, well, now my entire build that's completely removed. That was all my damage to get that extra triggers. And now you're already slowing it down. So then people start swapping from PAL combo to evasion.
No, that's fair. And 8 Wide saying that doesn't work now, right? It's not worth it now.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking more of is like, I don't know when I missed the boat. I was all about ignore counter and ignore combo. But what has happened is that, with the exception of Tipster and maybe one other player that I'm forgetting, I don't give a flying fuck about ignore combo anymore. It's the crit. It's all about the crit apparently now because of and Teddy Bear didn't help anything. These auto crit bullshits. But so I just missed the train on that completely. I don't know when that trend happened, and I was just like, whatever. I got ignore combo. That works against tamers and plumes. Fuck it. I don't care about them. But the ignore crit hits everything, including sacreds. That's huge against sacreds, because they need to have that. I mean, even I've seen Rafiki. I saw at 75% crit recently.
Yeah, and that's
It
before
makes
Ascension and
sense.
everything else. By the end of the
Right.
fight, he has 90 something. You're like, I was
Right.
fighting the other day. I'm like, how are you still critting? I'm like, how? How? He's like, well, I have a crit tree. I was like, you have
Yeah,
a crit tree?
the
You have a
sacreds are
70 something.
the sacred's crit damage is pitiful. They're doing it just for the 40% attack boost, like just that. But like the ignore crit, I'm thinking about it more and more. It works against literally every class, every build except
Besides Sage and
Sage, Mage, Necro, or maybe
Yeah.
not even Necro actually, depending on the build.
But say some people run Necro
I
like
remember
Tamer.
Shroomy B's Necro build was like full regen, but he was hitting you with pal crits too, like before.
Well, that's like
crit.
Erini's build is just like that. I've seen him
Oh.
sometimes in a literal, basically like pal crit, damn, pal crit regen or a pal crit pal combo. Yeah, I don't think you can. I feel like it's always been important. I think the issue is you couldn't build it as high before now. Like people looked at it like, oh, I can get 40% free out of my back accessory. I have something to build, and then I can high stack it. Similar how you focus, combo or crit. You don't want to have combo crit both be 50. You want them to, one to be 100 or one to be 80, and then you start building the other one higher. So I feel like that's why most people didn't touch ignore crit. And then once it came out, like once it was like, oh wait, you could actually stack a bunch of it on remold and the or divining. It was like, but now I already have set up my combo, ignore counter.
That makes sense.
Like I started with ignore crit, and then I was like, I can't get, even if I were to get reds of everything. I think this was before remolds came out. I was like, I'm not gonna have a lot of it. It was like maxed at, I forgot what it was before that.
Which players do you like the most in LOM?
Your Shroomie tournament gotta be one of them. Your partner, Mr. Dino.
Well, it's my guy. That's not fair.
Aside from the
Easy answer.
Shroomie,
It's an easy answer.
aside from the Shroomie B, Shroomie Dinosaur Man, the Maestro, who else do you like in LOM?
I mean, I like everybody. I don't have, well, other than Rue, I don't have Well, and one
Well,
person
and
in my server, and I don't have a problem with anybody.
Tony is your main rival, though, but that doesn't mean you dislike
have
him.
a
I suppose. Okay. Well, then that makes the second part of the same question even easier. Which players do you dislike or find the most annoying, or players that irritate you the most in LOM? Rue?
Rue and Traub.
Who's the other one?
Traub. He's somebody in our server. I just don't like him.
Ah, you don't have him blocked?
Oh, the mage? The
No,
mage?
I haven't blocked him. I've thought about it. But yeah, every time he speaks, I kind of just like, I don't know. It makes me very angry.
Oh, I'm block happy. You can ask anybody. I have the longest block list of, like, yeah. Every single time someone comes in and says, "Oh man, I haven't played this game in 4 years," I don't. I just go block. Oh man, everybody. How do you get good? Blocked. I don't give a shit. Just block them.
You're such a you're such a you're such a
Well, that handful of seconds it takes for me to block them saves me minutes of anguish later. Is my thought process. It could be an unsound practice for all I know.
the,
I don't.
the the only ones that, in my opinion, warrant a block is when they like pop in. They're like five. They're not even like 5 million. They're like 3 million power. And they probably quit in the first week, and they start like spamming the N word or something like that. Then I'm like, oh, insta block. But if you just come back and you're like, I used to be the strongest, I just let you have your little
Hey,
your delusions of grandeur. Usually someone else then hits them, and I'm like, you lost, and I start giggling. Like, as long as you're not annoying, I don't block you. When you're annoying or a bigot, then I'm like, well, maybe you deserve a block. Maybe.
I'm happy people like you exist, because the 1 in 100 that come back and they're like, "Oh man, I used to really like this game 3 years ago." Well, it didn't exist 3 years ago. Well, one of them might stick around. Well, I'm really glad that people like you are around for that 1 in 100. I'm not wasting my time on that.
I'm
Block.
not wasting my time. I'm just seeing it. I'm just being like, oh, good for you. Like, I used to be like, oh, like people be like, what has changed? And I'm like, everything. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and give you a paragraph of every little thing that's changed in the 2 years. Like, that's no. The family gets the effort. And the Brazilian family. I'm nice to the Brazilian family players when they ask for small assistance, but most of them don't seem to like me. Probably because I'm not Brazilian. So, I tend to just keep my cordiality.
I like to mess with those guys that come back and say, I'm just like, there was one time somebody came back, they did the whole, I haven't played this in like 4 years. And they were like, I just made a family who wants to join it. And I was like, can I join your family? He's like, are you active? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, this is and I was like, okay.
I love that that's the first question. I just came back. Haven't really played at all. I'm 18 million power. I just made a family. Does anyone want to join? Me. Are you active? Says the inactive. Yeah, I would have blocked them instantly. Instant. I would have been like,
There's a lot of players that will return and then dismantle the family just to then quit. And I'm like, you just like, God forbid anyone else comes back. Now they're orphaned just because you chose to dismantle the family. It's happened, I think, 3 times on our family. Like, someone pops back in, they're like, so I'm the leader. Like, what do I do? And I'm like, well, you could, pass the thing on, or you could it says disband, but I wouldn't recommend it. They're like, oh, it's too late. I already clicked disband. And I'm like, well, now there's one less family. Like, there was not that many to begin with, but there's one less. Who is BR? Brazilian. How is BR? Brazilian. They're nice. Some of them are strong. Like, I wish we had some of the 200 millions in our family, but they won't join.
They're very clicky.
Yeah. When we first merged, okay, so one of the ones that I eventually got to come around, and I think he did join the family or he quit, I forget. But he like was like, why did y'all come here? Like, I don't want to play with y'all, all this, that, and the other. And I was like, first off, you merged into our server. Look at the server number. This is our server. You came here. And then he was like, he just instantly shut down his whole argument. He was just like, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not. You're right. You're right. We did come here. But I don't know. I don't know. It seems like some players definitely have like their little regional based things. I've heard of it happening way more when I was a VMod happening in like EU. You had like Russian players yelling at like some of the French players who didn't like, the German players and maybe something like that. But I think it's much smaller in Amen. What is Blossom doing in Arena right now? Yo, Blossom, go hit what's his name? Quacken. Go hit Quacken.
What's his name?
Yeah, go hit, that guy. Go hit that guy.
That guy.
You know what? Just for you. I just hit that guy for you. There you go. I'm gonna die for you, F2P. There you go.
Are you? Is it in parking? I mean, I can watch
Yeah.
it.
Someone take whoever. At least someone take out whoever else is in there with them. Someone else is with them. I don't know.
I'm probably too weak. I'll stall out against like 150 million. I'll be like, damn, that's rough.
Oh,
But I ain't
Blossom's
putting
on
back
it.
on that attack. I ain't putting it
Blossom's
back
on it. Let's go.
She's fast. I'm not that quick. By the
Let's
time I
go.
tried to get there, Orion was there. One of the BR players. He is very helpful, I must say. I tried to recruit him. Not one time.
Rav says we should do West versus East gang wars. You know what? How would that look? I actually don't. I'm actually not. I mean, I'm West Coast Pacific. Well, I'm not literally West Coast, but Pacific time zone, Arizona. I actually don't know the breakdown. I don't know which players are East Coast. Like outside of people I've played with.
All the good
on the
ones.
same
I'm
Right, and
East
then, like,
Coast. All the good ones.
What would you do with like Ghost, who's on the other side of the world, or Rafiki, who's on the other side of the world? Like,
We're putting him in the East Coast with the great team.
no, you don't just get all the.
We get all of them. No, we get all of them. It's like
Why would East Coast get all of the
they're
countries?
closer to the east side. They're closer to the east side of the country.
Well, hold on now. If that's your argument, I'm going to say that depends where we put the line on this globe here, because California probably closer. We get some of that. We get some of that New Zealand.
But if we put it directly in the middle, and we went east versus west, I feel like it might be closer to the east side. That line in the middle of the east. I'm not
if
the
we
most
take the
geographical
international
man.
players out of it, and it's literally just America, East Coast versus West Coast, just United States of America and Canada, even.
Well, where's Quacking from? I think that's the real difference maker. It's just like is he on the east or the west, and then that's just kind of
yeah, you're probably right. And my guess is that he is East Coast because he does like morning plunders and stuff. Yeah, fuck.
We're goated. Because we're goated.
But I'm gonna guess that a lot of the 01 players are West Coast.
You also have Medic. Medic is West Coast.
Right. He's East Coast.
Even though he gets up at like 5 a.m. to do plunders for us. I love Medic.
Huddy says, "Oh, what up, Huddy? East side needs the help because Huddy's West Coast, yo. We got Star.
I'm sure
we got Star. We got Huddy. Nyla. Aaron. I think. Wait, Australia goes West Coast. Says 8 wide. Yeah, that's right.
That's what I said. They're probably right. I study the brain. I did not study no maps.
All right, so we'd get East. Okay, so Kane is East. 8 wide would be East Coast, though. Damn it. Shroomrix. We would get Shroomrix on West Coast.
East has Quack and yeah. It's GG. Pack it up. Walk out.
band together, we can make it.
I'm sorry,
Far,
like
oh damn it,
far
far
East
is,
Coast.
yeah, but
Y'all in
meow,
Leroy though.
meow
Y'all in
is
Leroy,
Australia.
so.
Meow's Australia. West Coast
You
gets
said
meow.
just America. You said just
Yeah,
America.
damn it, you're right. You're right. Fuck.
You said just America.
Yeah, I think.
Does that mean that the East Coast gets all of Europe? Aren't we closer?
Huddy, I think we're boned. I think it's not looking good. Akane says she's west. Oh, that's a good question.
Potostromo. I got
Potostromo.
no clue where Oklahoma is. Is that closer to which coast? Are you like right in the middle?
Where would that technically be closer to? Like, Oklahoma's not atrociously far away from Arizona. That's central. So yeah, Western gets central also. So central time zone and Pacific versus Eastern.
Well,
I think we're still winning, bro. We have Mid Swift and Quacken.
there's like the Midwest, and then there's the West, and then there's East. So we just get all that, and y'all just got the coast. That's all you get.
That's all we
You
need.
get the rest of the United
We got
States.
Quack. We got Farah. We have.
Quack and Farah.
Where's Shroomie from?
Okay. West has Leroy. West Coast has Leroy, and if Rav still played, I actually don't know where Uzi resides, but I think Uzi's West Coast.
Uzi smells like someone from the West Coast.
Leroy,
I can see it.
Star.
Shroomie.
Shroomie B. I don't
Shroomies
know.
gone. I don't know where Spooky is. So is Spooky East or West?
I don't know.
Is Uzi West Coast? Then we get at least 300.
Yeah, East gets rude.
Yeah, but I'm taking Quack in a line over Uzi's 300 million. I'm sorry. Quacken's just that guy. He'll run right through all of them. I apologize.
Yeah, but what if it's just like
all at once? I don't care, bro. I'm going in front. I'm going defense tank. He's going right at the back. It's
1 versus 1, 2 plays 2, 3 plays 3, 4 plays 4, right down the line.
I think Quack is still winning.
No, because he only gets 1 fight.
Oh.
Right?
So if we can only fight 1, then that's a whole different
only 1
because I don't know.
Because the top
because y'all said y'all get the Midwest and the Mideast and all this, that, and the other. So if y'all get all those, if y'all get all of those, or what was it, the middle of the country?
That's not a thing.
But if y'all are getting all the other people, I feel like naturally you're gonna have more people. But if it's just going by strength and Quack can fight multiple times, I'm taking Quack. I'm taking Quack.
Quick question, Mike, did you get a message from Trippy recently? Just a question. Just curious.
Ravs is closer to New York than Cali.
Damn it. Oh gosh, I hit Quack as a mage. He's got like a zillion skill damage, Rez. I can't do any damage to him. Okay. So a server with whales versus server with activity. Yep.
Yeah, it would just depend on the event, I suppose.
Oh gosh. Do you have any tips for newer players?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of tips. Depends on the subject and
any subject you pick.
I mean, a big mistake that I feel like we all made when this game first came out was getting the wrong pink souls to start off. Make sure that you're getting the right pink souls when you get that second attribute added in. Read your class like description and what it does and what goes along with it. I don't think a lot of people look at that page. I know I didn't look at it for a while. Because there's like hidden things in there that you wouldn't think that your class would do. Kind of like the Prophet breaking shields. What else? I personally run this way. I don't know that everybody feels the same way, but just because the game says it does something doesn't mean it doesn't. Test it out. Make sure it actually does that. And it might actually do something more beneficial than what you thought it would do in the first place. So if it doesn't seem like it's going to work, test it out. See if it works. Test everything. Everything that could possibly happen.
I'm going to add this one in here from Huddy. Buy whale accounts instead of double pitying on a new server. It will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars if that is your plan.
Just endorsing poor behavior.
It is objectively correct if that is your plan.
Yeah, you save a lot of money. You break some TOS, but I mean, it's a lot of players.
If that's your plan, tens of thousands minimum it saves you.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Starlight has said before that the amount of money that you get from like moving to a new server is random. That it's not an actual percentage.
Oh,
I don't know if that was AI Starlight or actual Starlight, but
okay.
That sounds like AI from what I remember as a VMod, and I could also been lied to, and I could be misremembering, but I think it was like a percentage, but then it capped. Some people thought that, if I had spent 50K and then I rebated, I'll get 10%, whatever the percentage people thought it was. But then apparently there's a cap on top of that. So you're never going to it's pretty much always a significant money deficit, depending on what it is. But I don't, again, maybe they changed it, but that sounds like I know Starlight is also not great. And I remember from what we were dealing with, I remember asking the game mods, but they could have also been wrong. It wouldn't be the first time they were wrong. So if I could test it, I would, but I don't have any rebates to test. I don't think the VMod funds if I were to do the 8 days, I don't think those would get refunded. So I got no way to test that. Nor do I want to take 8 days off my account and test some bullshit. So somebody else.
We have one data point from Morty there.
5.2 on
31K. Okay. I ain't doing that shit. I forgot to ask this earlier. What do you spend your red gems on?
Pal Rush and Soul.
Pal Rush and Souls. Okay.
So Pal tickets.
Souls. Well, because I'm mage, I've always done skill tickets, of course, but I've been thinking about putting some more into Souls just because. Not that I'm close to 100, but I'm close to 90ing out all of the ones I use. So, because as mage, you need HP, attack, defense, crit res, skill damage, and skill crit damage. You need 6 of the 8. It's not like Sage that only needs 2 or 3. Like HP, crit res, done.
I only have one soul that doesn't have anything in it.
Oh really? Oh, see, I have
Combo
2 that.
soul.
Yeah, combo and counter I don't touch. Okay. But I've been thinking about just because I'm closer to a goal that I want to accomplish, I've been thinking about putting more there, but I don't think it should come at the cost of my skill tickets either. So I don't know. I've been rethinking if I could do a different portion. You know what I've also been rethinking are the 10 summons every day. That adds up. 15K gems a day times 30 is a lot of gems that could be going to skill tickets or souls or something else that's super important to someone.
Are you going to take 300 less Guardian summons a month?
Sure, but I'm when I look at how long it's going to take me to get to the UR anyway, fucking cares?
My brother, but like at least but it's like moving towards something versus like you'll never get there. Like losing 300, you're
Drake,
never gonna get there. Like
Drake
it's gonna
bro,
be fifth merge, and we're gonna be sitting there, and you're not gonna have it. Versus if you were whaling, not whaling, but if you just do the things in 8 months, maybe you'll have it. 6 months, maybe you'll have it. Little old free to play is probably like
this is
2
another
years.
question
They'll
though.
get there.
Will I be playing this game in 8 months? I don't know.
Who
Probably.
knows?
So why not get some for it now while I'm still having fun?
But is the benefit as noticeable as the difference in the extra, like the new Guardian with the extra remold slots?
I ain't gonna get.
Like,
I
are you
don't
really
think
gonna
I'm ever
notice?
see- The
Are
second
you really gonna notice though, like the 2 extra levels and skills versus like a whole new Guardian with like
2
extra
levels in
remold,
skills, it would
2
be more
levels
than
and
2 levels
skills?
in skills. I leveled up all my skills. Oh, what? I don't want to see that. That's bad. That means someone knocked me out.
No,
That's bad.
it's over.
Oh,
It's over.
never mind. Never mind. That's fine. That's just fine. I'm not used to it yet. It's 22. Oh
Yeah, the
man,
game knocked you out. That's the problem.
this freaking game. That game just effed me up, man. I think it was. It doesn't matter. Let's see. This goes here. Now I gotta repark. I gotta repark all my mounts. I don't know how that lined up real nicely. All my mounts just finished right at that time. I need to start doing that on accident more so I don't forget.
Why do you have to repark then? Doesn't that happen
I don't
automatically?
do. I do manual because I do the. I I don't know why I like it. But I like every night right before I fall asleep. I kill all the mounts that are on. I put my 8 mounts on. I wake up. Those get 8 hours. I put on 8 more, or sorry, I put on 5 more mounts that I want. Those get 8 hours for sure. And then like my last set of 5 always gets however many hours, pretty close, to, like over 6 or 7 hours for sure before I'm falling asleep again.
But you could still do that before you go to sleep. And then
Oh, I did it, but then I have to reorder a bunch of mounts, and like I don't want to.
That's what I do.
I'm very specific and weird. Like I want to run all my empowerment gear mounts because I do 10 mounts that are for skill tickets and keys and scrolls, and I do 5 that are just for empowerment gears. I want to make sure they all get the love when I want them to get the love, and I don't trust automated stuff like this. I don't trust it. I know that everybody does it. I'm the weird one. I get it. But I like.
But in my
being
opinion, you don't have to trust it. Like, for instance, I leave it on automatic, and then you just go in. You're like, is that the right mount? Is it parked in a good lot? Because for instance, I have some people that I forgot to unfavorite, so they're maybe don't have a perfect mount, like a perfect lot. Maybe they have 240 instead of a 250% for the parking coins. And
That's
if I
another
notice
part
I'm
of it.
parked there, I'll be like, let me move it. But again, that's like 1 second effort. And if you're already going to be on, do the 1 second effort. I feel like you could just let automatic run for you. And then you just click on them and be like, is that the right mount? Is it in the right place? Like, that's what I do. It seems like a lot easier than you unparking, reparking, manual. God forbid one time you don't log in. Now you didn't park all day. Now you feel bad when you log back in.
I get to park the exact mounts I want in the exact spots I want. And you have to also understand I'm old, I'm set in my ways, I don't like change. I didn't start using the manner assistant. What is this guy called? This thing. I didn't start using this to like auto sweep dungeons and stuff. I don't
use that.
I didn't use this for like a month. And then I was like,
that.
oh, I love it.
Is it good?
This is excellent.
Good? Yeah. Is it good? Like, I don't know. Like, to me, it's literally, that is 1 second effort. Literally just going like this.
No, it's not 1 second to buy everything.
Things.
To buy everything you want, one button, And then, oh, over here, oh, okay, I want to sweep everything. Done. That's it. You don't have to go through each. That to me, excellent. But
Okay.
I was a slow adopter of it because I
I
was like,
haven't
I don't know
adopted.
if
I
that's
haven't
worth
touched
it.
it. To me, I was like,
That
that's pink gems or whatever. I was like, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm
yeah.
fine
So
without it.
that's the other thing that needs to be noticed, though. Like I am weird. Like this is literally all I do. I don't even like have them set up for anything else. I just want the mining
Just
team and
wasting stamina.
I don't use any of the other stuff.
Like
But use them
faster
as
crops
coins.
isn't gonna do anything for me.
If you
Oh.
have your pets, or your pals, whatever, harvest, then that's where you get a lot of your coins from. So like the 3 things that you buy in the parking, 500k coins just from sitting there and doing the like 100 and something like boost in the garden.
They give you
Yeah.
coins,
Yeah, they
like
give you
mana
coins.
coins. God
Yeah.
damn it! I literally still
That's the
run
main
like
way you get mana coins. How didn't you know that?
I get all my coins from just running all my seeds. Like I just
That's what
manually.
it is.
Yeah, but
That's
I
what
just do this manually too. It's all manual.
I do it manually usually because I'm usually like right before reset. I'll be like, ah, shit, I have some things. But if I let it run 24/7, I'll run out of seeds. So if I don't like unclick the rainbow ones, I'll run out of seeds, and then the next week I'll be like, damn, I have no seeds to do my 3 boosts, and then I feel like shitty. So I tend to always
The other
have
thing I
a
don't like
few
about the
hundred.
team is it like I don't know why I have as many things to feed as I do. I don't know if y'all can read those, but like,
you're not running them, so you're not feeding them.
I'm gonna say, yeah, because
but I kind of like just sitting on a lot of food, just knowing I'm gonna run these for as long as I want.
they gotta add
And
an
every time I
expiration
use it, it
date
just
just
starts
for
eating
you.
it.
You gotta
It
add
just
an
eats it all
expiration
up.
date all the time.
It just eats it all up till it's all gone. Just running like an auto park. It just eats food the whole entire time when they literally need to just clock
No,
in and park.
it's if I'm not mistaken, it's only when they do a task. The issue is, for instance, farming like crops. There's three pals on
Watering
your crop
team and
things,
yeah.
and they do it basically the entire time. Now, the burglar one isn't as activated as often, if I'm not mistaken, but the other 2 are constantly being activated. So they burn a shit ton. Now, if you look at your mining guy and you look at the amount of stamina he uses, he
No,
drops super slowly. So
right.
that's like, if everyone worked like that, it'd be like that. But it's probably because you're not using the crop guy. I don't know if the mount guy constantly uses it. I think it's just every 8 hours when he reparks it
It
once.
was the parking team. It's the parking team that was eating up all my shit. When I
But you have
tried
so
to,
much shit. Oh, is it because it's paused right
Yeah,
now?
there's no way. Well,
well, I
also
have it
make sure
off.
that you're make sure you're starring up like all of them because they're all giving
Yeah.
you a boost. Like you don't want to just use the same guy all the time.
Do you not just use like the work light?
No, I'm saying well, I usually only do it for the gardening, but I could probably do it with the other ones as well. But it's so I've gotten all of them to 1 star, and I'm working towards getting them all to 2 star. But I do have a couple that are 5 stars. Like obviously you're gonna get
Oh,
more,
yeah.
but at this point, what do I need gardening shit for? Like, you know what I mean?
Coins. Manor coins.
No, I know, but I don't need my my
Actual
stats.
fruit. Oh.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, to get the extra that you would get from the 5-star pal, but to get
Yeah.
the base stat boosts from them by leveling them all up.
Oh,
That's why I just
skill
go through
damage. Sorry.
an
I was
empowerment gear.
very happy.
That.
Got an empowerment. Hit a skill damage. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot all about we got to do the rapid fires. Shit.
Let me use the bathroom really quick, and we can do that.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, cool. Sweet. All right, F2P, you have the rapids up or no?
I just pulled them up as you.
All right. Here, let's here. bust them into like. I'll put some. We'll just go back and forth. I don't care who starts.
Jelly! That's my partner,
Is it?
bruh.
Is it Jelly
That's my
Man? Here?
partner.
Oh,
I
Jelly's
see
here. What up,
Jelly
Jelly?
Dash Tamer, bruh. Jelly Dash Tamer.
The Jelly Man. I miss the Jelly
I
Man.
The Nylon, if you're worried about them using so much stamina, just get like the work light or whatever it is. So they use 25% less stamina and they still do their job. They do less effort. And you don't even gotta level up those avians. The affect like works the same level 1 as level 1,000.
God, we have so many fucking questions.
You
I
made
got
them.
it.
You
I
made
know.
them.
Maybe I should get rid of some of these at some point. There's so many.
You made them.
I know. I just can't believe there's this
You
many.
made them.
I
You
know. I
made them.
know. You said it 5 times. I know. Damn. I
You're
just can't
still
believe
complaining. You're still
can't believe
complaining.
how many there are. All right. We can try to skip some of these. Okay. All right. Generic, rapid fire questions that are never actually rapid. Favorite movies?
Grandma's Boy,
Greatest.
The
a good
Greatest
movie.
Showman, Across the
Oh.
Universe. Moulin Rouge. I really like musicals.
Everything you just named, one of my kids or wife or me like. All of them.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes. Favorite genre of movies? Uh-oh. What happened? Did we lose
I don't know.
something?
No, it's okay.
Oh,
I just can't. It's, probably
Is it
musicals.
musical?
Either
Yeah.
musical or like comedy. Super Troopers. I'm here for that too. We'll add that to the list.
Favorite TV shows?
I like apocalyptic TV shows. So,
Like
the
zombie
100
stuff or?
Not like end of the world stuff. So yeah, sometimes zombies, like stuff like the 100.
Okay.
Okay.
Your brain's kind of losing power. But yes,
Take
apocalyptic.
it away. Take it away, F2P.
Who's your favorite musician or your favorite band?
Probably like Silverstein, Under Oath. Totally different genre, but like Jason Mraz. I love Jason Mraz. Yeah.
Your favorite comedian?
Dave Chappelle.
Okay. He's funny. Do you like
What?
a Sunny Delight or an orange soda?
Orange soda. I do.
And if you have a root beer or a yoo-hoo, which would you have?
This was the hardest question when I looked at it. These are two of my favorite drinks.
They're both pretty good.
Wait,
Wait, have you had the white yoo-hoo where it's like the white chocolate? That shit's so good. It's like in a white box. You gotta find it. It's so good. What's your favorite food?
You?
It's so good. It was like white chocolate or cookies and cream, and I was actually like, I was so drunk and I was so happy drinking it. Oh my god!
I'm going to the grocery
What's your
store as soon as the stream's over.
It's in a white box. What's your favorite food?
gnocchi.
Gnocchi? Okay. Was it take it away now?
Sure. What would you do if you had unlimited money? So we're talking about like after you buy a bunch of houses and castles and countries and islands and shit, yachts, you do all the traveling you want, you buy out all the lawn mushroom events, you buy all the shit all your family, friends, Shroomie B has ever wanted. After you buy all the shit you want, then what would you do?
Well, I would pay out all the debt of my loved ones.
Okay.
for sure. I would buy a cheetah. 'Cause I've always wanted a fucking cheetah. I've always also wanted to joust. So I would probably
On a
buy.
cheetah?
No, but that's a great idea. That would be
I
a winning
would
move.
watch
That's where my
someone
brain went when
jousting
you
on a
said
cheetah.
cheetah and then jousting. I was like, jousting on a cheetah would be pretty sick.
That's a winning move for sure. But no, so like jousting equipment for sure.
Okay.
And a horse, because you probably need a horse for that.
Maybe not if you have the cheetahs.
Oh yeah, I would definitely. I went over these questions with my friend yesterday, which was fun. And her answer, I liked her answer, so I'm gonna steal it. Buy islands for all
Yes.
of your loved ones to live on. You all have your own island. You just go travel to each other.
And you can even go like a step further with that because I've thought similar, and it's excellent because it's what I would probably do. But anywhere that I would be able to purchase said group of islands, and then obviously lots of cool like motorboat, like speedboats and stuff to get between them all real easy. But also any place where you could buy that has like terrible like typhoons and stuff. So then you'd have to build like this huge anti-typhoon bubble around the islands.
Okay.
Probably have some type of meteorologist or something that can control the weather within the dome. Like, there's a lot to it. It's not just an island. You got
See, I'm thinking the exact opposite. I'd want
food
to make
supplies.
artificial islands with like a little
Oh,
like a plug, for instance, so that if someone annoyed me, I could take out the plug and then their island just sinks, and then I'm just vibing on my island. Like if I paid for your island, I think I deserve the right to sink your island.
you just
If
have
you
them
are
sign it.
uncordial,
Have them sign it
Yeah.
out.
if you
Yeah.
are to be uncordial. Well, I mean, I gotta sign it. I'll just like walk over. Is there any
No,
police
let
in the
them
middle of the
sign it.
ocean? I'll just pull the plug and then hop back on my boat back to my island.
Amazing.
Okay, so islands and cheetah jousting. Got it. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Mac or PC?
PC,
Android or iOS?
Android,
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
If you have, so where's Lord of the Rings rank among them? So like, if we add Lord of the Rings in the mix, is it Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Star Trek, or yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Take it away, F2P.
What's your favorite deli meat? What are you getting from the Yak?
Turkey,
Turkey, like honey glazed, or are we talking?
heat smoked turkey.
Okay, it's like the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, neither, neither. However you want to pronounce it.
NC.
Okay. And then what's your? I already know your favorite Shroomie tournament.
Yeah.
partner.
you
Are
can
you
say
a
that.
weeb? Are you a weeb?
I'm not a weeb per se, but I do really like anime.
Okay. What's your favorite anime and/or manga?
I really like romantic anime. Maid Sama
Okay.
is top notch. I'm really sad that got canceled. Like one of those ones where when they finally get together, they stop making episodes, and you're like,
They ended it then after all the will they won't they? That's just a dick move. Just it's better to have like a cliffhanger like will they or won't they as opposed to they are together and now fuck you. I would rather have it just like left in the unknown forever or living in the manga. That's dick.
I like it like Year Lie in April when they just die and then like nothing can happen. Like that's what I like.
but on the other side of romantic anime, I like Trigun. One that like a lot of people haven't heard of that I grew up with. That's really hard to find is Tenchi Muyo.
Rafiki's here. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I just saw Rafiki.
But that's a
was
really
the
good
one?
one. Tenchi Muyo.
How do you spell the
M-U-Y
second word? TENSHI what?
MUYO.
All right, I just added it to my nerd list. Okay. I have lists for
Beyond-
everything. Oh yeah.
I don't know. All the good ones.
Gojo or Toji?
I can't answer that. I don't know that
Okay.
question.
Nylock, would you like to take it away? By the way, you
Yes.
gotta add like flapjacks into that part. You gotta add like Kaiserschmarrn. I think it's more than just pancakes and waffles, but
Waffles or pancakes? Nah, just waffles or pancakes. Pancakes. What would your last meal be?
Probably like my mom's handmade gnocchi.
Okay. See, that's a good. I always tell everyone that nobody answers it correctly. But in your case, you should say an all-you-can-eat buffet of your mom's handmade, because then you never die. You just say
Oh,
you're
fair.
still eating.
I want to die.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, fine. You get to choose when you die.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
All right, sorry. Favorite artists, like painters or sculptors, comic book artists, manga artists, anything like that? Or anyone you would consider an artist?
I really like the Umbrella Academy, so I would say Gerard Way.
Oh. Hey, hell yeah. Umbrella Academy is dope. I was reading that a lot when Lock and Key was coming out. That was like towards the tail end of my American comic appreciation. Before I swapped straight to anyway. All right, favorite book or series of books?
I don't think I read enough to be able to answer that one.
Okay, take it away, F2P.
Who's your favorite author? I guess if you don't read that many books, you might not have a favorite author.
I skipped that one. My bad. I just skipped. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay,
No
take it away. Next.
So, Bob Dylan or the Beatles?
The Beatles. I'm sorry, Nyla.
Okay.
It's
What about
okay.
Engelbert Humperdinck?
Huh?
Engelbert Humperdinck or Tom Jones? All I'm gonna say, I beat both of those guys. So, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Michelangelo.
Hey.
Okay. And do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Yes, Pikachu. I actually have Pikachu tattooed on my calf. As unoriginal as that may be, I grew up with Pokemon. I'm here.
So now, if you could remove one class from LOM, which would it be? And it can't be Necro. Let's just go with that side.
What?
I would want to remove Plume so that everyone have to try harder in PvE.
I like that answer.
I would just not do it anymore.
Yeah, we're done. You know, this
Yeah,
was a good
no.
run.
Oh, I don't have
Far
to
enough.
swap the
Not far
plume.
enough.
I don't have to swap the plume anymore. I guess I won't get my mystery theater 1 or 2 fucking rush tokens every week. That's fine.
Well, think about
what?
it. You will, because everyone else also can't swap Archer. So what I'm thinking is, I wonder how long it would take people to catch up to their Archer things if they weren't allowed to play. Like if everyone
As
then had to
mage?
swap the Axe or a Tamer, not as Mage. I don't think you would ever do it as Mage, but like
No,
you
that's what
probably
I'm saying,
if you
like,
could
I
if
don't
you
even
could
wanna
never
think
swap
about it.
Archer. But if you could never swap Archer, I would assume you'd probably swap Tamer or Axe for PvE.
No, I would just not do PvE anymore. Ever. And I think I'd be okay with it. I like Star. I don't give a shit about PvE at all. I'm not saying she doesn't give any shits, but like I don't give a flying fuck, especially as someone who mains mage. I don't give a fuck. I've set on the same level like for level progression. I don't care as long as I'm on 10-10 and I'm just killing all those waves, I'm happy. I don't care. PvE can suck it. What's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
Baseball. Do you have a favorite baseball player?
Not player, but I'm a Cubs fan.
Cubs fan? Okay. Favorite color?
Cerulean blue.
Wow. Okay. That's specific. I love it. Favorite candy?
Are we talking like chocolate or sweet?
Either. Or both.
Probably Starburst for sweets and Snickers for chocolate.
Non-sarcastic golf clap on that. Favorite cereal?
Pop.
Cool. Take it away, F2P.
Okay. What's your go-to snack?
Probably cheese.
Cheese?
Yes. I love cheese.
Cheese is on a lot of things. What kind of cheese you like?
Cheese.
Or you just get like a assortment?
Not
Okay.
not stinky cheese. So I don't like blue cheese. Any stinky cheeses. I don't like the stinky.
What about like
I like
dill?
cheese on
Like-
pizza.
Oh,
Oh, I like cheese on pizza and I like pull apart cheese, but that's about it. Like, do you like the Kraft singles? Do you like the other shit? Like,
Well,
what are we
first of all,
talking about?
Kraft singles is plastic. It's not cheese. So no.
Okay.
what about like a
Well, the cheese in the
Havana?
can is pretty good. The cheese in the can is pretty good, though. You ever put that on like pretzels? That's pretty good. That's
This
pretty
is
good.
just a bona fide college guy. This guy. Look at this
This
guy.
is also not cheese.
Oh, you like cheese? So like Kraft singles or cheese whiz? How about like? Do you dig Havarti? Like Havarti, like dill Havarti is my favorite.
I love Havarti.
Like-
Brie, cheddar,
Brie,
white
yeah.
cheddar. Real cheeses. Like
So that's what I was saying. When someone says their favorite snack is cheese, they're not gonna want Cheese Whiz or Kraft singles.
But
FTP.
I don't like real cheese. Like real cheese
I
to me
get
is
it.
so
I get it.
big
But is it-
unless it's on pizza. Like if
But
it's
that
on
would
pizza,
be
it's
like-
pretty good.
It would be like the equivalent if I was like, "What's your favorite drink?" and someone says wine, and I'm like, "Do you like box of wine?" Do you like?
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I would say yes.
my coolers.
I'm
That's
not
what
a
I
big-
box
well,
wine.
okay. Maybe it was a poor analogy, I suppose. I don't know. Okay.
enjoyed that.
Where were we? Oh, Coke or Pepsi?
I don't like either, but if I had to drink one, it would be Coke.
Do you like a different soda? Fanta?
Root beer.
Mountain Dew? Okay. Like mugs?
All root beer is amazing.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with root beer. Dr. Pepper, whatever.
Do you like a root beer float? Put a little ice cream in it? Okay.
Ooh, delicious.
What's your favorite type of noodle?
Probably penne. Or
Okay.
ketchup.
Any kind of sauce?
Some vodka sauce.
Okay. What does that say? Favorite gaming console?
Switch.
The 2 or the 1?
I don't have the 2, just the 1. I only want the 2
The new-
because I want Poketopia, but
Oh.
Exactly. I was talking to Blossom about that exact same thing, and she's like, "You should get it just for that one game." And I was like,
It was.
"I'm like right on the edge of being like,
It
I
was-
want this."
I
want
want to guess
it.
it was like a month-ish ago, maybe 3 weeks or so. Like I noticed Blossom wasn't around as much, like chatting. So I messaged her. I was like, "Wait, hey, everything okay?" Hey, and she was like, "Everything's awesome. I got a Switch 2 in Pokopia." And I was like, "Oh, that's why you haven't been around as much." And she was like, "Yup." Like,
I would be sucked into that game as well. I can't blame her in the slightest. Like
oh,
from
yeah,
what I
yeah,
see on like
yeah.
TikTok, I'm like, oh my god. I would, my classes would be like, "Where are you at?" And I'd be like, "Pokemon, playing Pokemon." And did you play WoW or RuneScape? Any kind of old man games like Nylon?
You ageist son of a bitch. I'm just I am adding RuneScape though to that question. That's a good addition before the ageist comment. Favorite superhero?
Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool. All right.
Okay.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Oh, wait. Is Morty around? Yes, he is. Okay, good. Rick and Morty?
Yes.
If you had to pick Rick or Morty, who would it be?
Probably right.
Ooh, sucks for you, Morty. Ooh, that sucks. That burns. That sucks. Take it away, F2P. Ooh.
Do you like The Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park? What's your favorite?
If I had to pick from those three, South Park.
Well, anything. American
Yeah.
Dad. What kind of I feel like any of those genre. I guess Rick and Morty could also be in that genre as well.
I think it would be a toss-up between South Park and Bob's Burgers.
Oh, Bob! I fucking love Bob's Burgers.
All right, so hold on. On this point, hold on. I'm very happy this finally came up.
Bob's Burgers is heat. That's amazing.
So
So this was a birthday present for me from one of our friends. They literally just asked for a picture of me and my wife and my kiddos, and they Bob's Burger-fied it. It makes me
That's
so
really
happy.
cute.
It's right in
What is
front of
the
my
size
office. I see it every day. It makes me smile. Bob's Burgers fucking
What is-
rules.
What does the sign say?
Huh?
What does the sign say? The burger sign.
Oh, the burger of the day, new baconings. Comes with bacon. Eh. Eh.
That's so cool though.
Bob's Burgers.
Have you ever watched The Office?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay. And then did you see either the American or the British version?
I like the
Or
American
both?
better. I've seen both.
Okay.
But I like the.
I can agree with that. What's your favorite board game? Not allowed to probably say like Jacks, something old.
Okay. Okay. That's not a board game, first and foremost.
That's true. There's no board in Jacks.
Probably Risk or Sorry.
What is it?
Sorry, like sliders.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
Risk.
Sorry, sliders.
Oh, Risk. Risk? Is that what you said?
Risk or Sorry.
Oh, Risk or Sorry. Oh, okay. I thought F2P said Starry Sliders, and I was like, what?
I'm
Okay.
just high. I apologize if I'm slurring my words. Do you like any trading card games? If so, which ones? You play Pokemon trading card game?
I do play Pokemon trading card game.
Okay.
I do any other card games.
You played online or like the physical version?
I have physical Pokemon cards, yeah.
Okay.
But I play the game as well.
You play Pocket? The Pocket? Yeah. I have a good amount of friends that they play the trading card game like at a game like an LGS, but they've all moved to the they kept all their cards, of course, but like they've all moved to the Pocket thing. Are you? Oh wait. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Well, Nylock, this seems like a perfect question for you to ask. It's right up your alley.
Chess, checkers, mahjong, Go, or backgammon. 5 options.
Backgammon.
Backgammon is sick. It is real. Probably at least on the I was gonna say it's the most underrated game of these, but I'm actually gonna say Go is. Go is a fucking excellent game. Left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Favorite dipping sauce?
Probably honey mustard or like a fry sauce.
Okay. And then cake or pie?
Pie.
And what's your favorite pie?
I feel like a lot of people will argue that a cobbler and a pie aren't the same thing, but I want to answer peach cobbler.
Is a cobbler not a pie? I assumed a cobbler was a pie.
I agree, but I've had people argue with me about it before. I think they're the same thing.
What's the difference?
They say because it doesn't have like the crust over the top, that it's not a pie. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm going to agree with you and say that they're a bunch of dummies, and a cobbler is just a pie with extra crust. But I don't know. Dogs or cats?
Cat. My cat.
Okay, take it away. F2P.
You like what are you rocking? Flip flops, Crocs, or sandals? Slides. Flip flops. Okay. Where did your name come from? The
Ooh.
Evergrade StarMunchkin.
I am small. I'm only 5 foot tall. And I love the sky, stars, everything about it. So it's been my handle on everything, like literally everything, I think, except for my Xbox, for like 10 years, 10 plus years.
Okay. It's got some history with it. Do you have any special hidden talents? And if so, what may we see?
May you see? I think I'd have to go out.
Oh, you're very talented with your artistic skills.
No, I'd have to go outside. What?
Oh yeah,
Oh, go
I
outside. What?
I
I thought you said
assumed that
draw something. I was like,
when she said I'd have to go outside. I assumed she could do like a backflip or some shit. I don't know.
No,
I don't know how to draw something.
I'm really good at throwing things up really high in the air and catching them.
Oh,
That's a
I
very
just like
interesting skill.
I
That's
can
a
catch
very
it.
interesting skill.
Yeah. I also am really I like to hula hoop, not like just around the waist, like the actual art of hula hooping. So like I'm really good at doing that with my hula hoop, is throwing it like as high in the air as I can and catching it, like and spinning it while as I can.
What's the name of the shit? Like high school kids have this it's usually
Oh,
girls
like,
baton something like it's usually like sticks. Like the
yeah,
shorter sticks. Did you
I
do
know.
that shit where you're like throwing and spinning around and catching it and shit? Jazz
Slate.
hands and such?
No, I ran track. I didn't.
Track. Okay. You weren't a
See, with
baton
you liking
twirler? I think that's what they're
you
called.
liking
Shit.
baseball, I would have thought you played softball, especially for you to like throw things up high and catch it like this. I would assume, softball would be right up your alley.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
I was thinking more like ultimate
You'd think
frisbee.
so.
Can you do that shit in ultimate frisbee? Isn't that like a thing? I don't know.
I like that's. I've only played that game drunk. Um, what's your favorite pastime besides LAM, of course? Clicking 10,000 times and sailing in LAM, to be specific.
I don't know, getting high and just big chilling. I'm a big
That's fun. Birkenstocks. What's your spirit animal, if you have one?
This is Phil. I've been waiting for this question.
Hi, Phil.
I got him on a vending machine, and it was like it was in a package that said your spirit animal. So
Is
Phil
he a
is my
fish
spirit.
or what is he?
He's a shark.
He's
What kind of
shark.
fish is he? Oh, okay.
How do you not see
I
that
see it
as a
now.
shark?
Yo, I have my glasses on. The iPad's far away. I'm
Cinco
trying
de
my best out
Mayo.
here.
Okay, got it. I got it. Cinco de Mayo festivities. Okay, I can dig. Okay.
And
What
then, what's
is
your
your?
favorite?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Take
Go ahead, my
take it
bad.
away. Take it away now. Don't worry. Take it away.
What's your favorite architectural style?
Gothic?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's literally like the only one I know of. Okay. Do you do any fishing or hunting?
I don't.
Do you have a
Not-
favorite car? Favorite car or dream car?
Yes, a '67 Mustang.
Oh, okay. Mustang. I can dig. Do you have a favorite? Wait, sorry. Did you say dogs or cats? I already forgot.
Cats. And then I showed my cat. Can you see him again?
And yeah, I would like to see cat because I missed the kitty.
I did miss the kitty. I must say, I must have missed it. That's a cute kitty.
Kitty.
What's
And
its name? His or her? Oh, she's meowing, or he's meowing.
His name's Leo.
EO?
Leo,
That's
like
pretty interesting.
your favorite
Oh,
mount.
Leo. Okay. I have the worst hearing right now. For some reason, I hear Nylock like normal, and then I hear you so much lower. Let me turn up your volume. It's already pretty much all the way up, but I'm trying to figure it out.
What bear is best?
A polar bear.
Liquor or beer? Or neither?
I don't drink anymore, but I would pick beer.
I also do not drink anymore because I'm old, F2P, okay?
That is an
Take it
old
away.
person answer, I must say.
Take-
What's your favorite fast food?
What was fast food?
What's favorite fast food?
I get a lot of shit for this, but it's White Castle.
Wheat Kesley?
That's
That place is
a
great.
wild answer.
You can get a
You like
suit-
really?
You can get a suitcase of burgers there, dude.
I
miss
Taco Bell
having
any
them.
day of the week. Taco Bell any day of the week.
Taco Bell's
The
good.
White Castle burgers, they're so tiny. I feel like I eat like 10 of them just to have some.
That's
I've
why
only
you
had it
can buy
once
a 10
ever.
pack in a suitcase, yo.
But like, why do I need 10? Why do I need 10?
Because they're
Why can't I
so-
just have like, huh?
Because they're so good.
Well, just
No.
buy 10 of them and eat 5.
No. Your favorite chips? Are you like a Tostitos scoops kind of person? What's your favorite chips?
Cheetos. Crunchy Cheetos.
Okay. Well, that doesn't apply to you. Do you have any military service? If so, which branch?
Ask the question. Whitey tighties or boxer briefs? That's the
No,
question.
no,
I was
that's
just
a
saying.
different
Do you wish you found the game earlier? And I was
No.
that you can't
Day
found it
one.
earlier.
Yeah.
Are you a
Um,
veteran?
I'm not, no.
Okay. If you were to fight peak Mike Tyson or 5 comms, which would it be?
I'm giving Shroomie's answer because I really like it. Mike Tyson, because there's only 2 eyes to poke.
I think Mike Tyson with no eyes is still finding you. I think he's blindly punching and he's gonna get you.
I'm just gonna
He's gonna
say
like
that
figure out
I
the
like-
location.
I think that this answers it might be correct because 2 is fewer than 10 eyes. I think it might be right. I think it might be right.
100%.
If it was a battle of eyes, if it was a battle of eyes, yeah.
Assuming you can poke Mike Tyson's eyes, it is absolutely correct. Absolutely. Have you ever tried poking 10 eyeballs? I haven't. No way I could do that. 2, maybe. Maybe.
You think an eye poke is stopping a man who bit someone's ear off and went to prison?
No, not necessarily. But I'm saying that my 10 fingers versus 2 eyeballs is a lot better than versus 20 eyeballs. Or 10 eyeballs, sorry.
I feel like the eyeballs are like the smallest part of the equation. Like we're looking at like the bare surface issue. There's still like the person with the eyeballs, one of
But
which
what
is
if-
calm, and one of which is Mike Tyson.
But not if you take the eyeballs after the poke. If they come back with you, then he's down for the count. He's out.
And then
You know what?
and then you have 4 eyeballs versus none.
Which is better than none.
That is a very fair point. That is a very fair point.
I like
On a
this. I
sweeter
think it's
question, what's your perfect date night?
What is it? April 22nd? Is that April 15th? I'll move past that. Somebody in the chat will get that. It
I was
a
like,
mean girl.
what? It's May 5th.
I like 420. I like Cinco de Mayo. Today was pretty fun. But I don't know about April 14th. That's
Oh wait.
It was
Now I think
It was a Mean Girls
think-
reference.
Oh, Mean Girls. Oh, I was trying to figure it out. I was like, is it a riddle?
No.
I was like 422, 415. I don't know.
I was thinking of the numbers.
I don't know.
Oh, 8 wide got it. That's so fetch. 8 wide got it.
The target audience. She got it.
Hell yeah. I don't know. Being outside, the weather is not too hot, not too cold.
Make fetch happen.
Goes along with that joke. Picnic outside.
Well, you said you like the stars, so it'd be like at night with the stars overhead. You know, nice little ambiance. Yeah. Do you want to see like the Northern Lights?
I kind of sort of saw it a couple years ago in Oregon, but it was like
Okay.
weird. It was like you could only see it through your phone using night mode. But I've never seen it with my
Ah.
but I would love to. We'll add that to my endless fund of money.
Endless
Going
fund of
black.
money. Yeah, it makes sense.
Your islands can be they can be traveling islands that always follow the Aurora Borealis. What questions, if any, would you add to the rapid fire questions list?
Marvel or DC?
Oh, that is really good. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put a little tweak. Marvel, DC, or Image. Actually, Dark Horse should be in there then. Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, or Image. Added. Done.
What's your favorite joke? And speaking of it, you could ask people if they had a horse, what would they name it? There's only one correct answer.
What is it?
Mayo, because mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Okay. This one's a little outdated, but you know what? I'm gonna change it. The question used to read, do you think Trippy is handsome? Now it's going to be, do you think F2P is handsome? Objectively. Objectively.
Sure, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Shouldn't it be Nylock? Shouldn't it be Nylock? Aren't you the older one?
No, that's why it should be the younger one. We can go ageist. We can go ageist on this one.
Yeah, Nylock is dapper.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Dapper Day.
All right, take it away. You got this. We already know the answer to this one.
What's the question?
I forgot where it was. Where we go? Oh,
here I
if you could own an exotic animal, you already got that one. Well, who were some of your celebrity crushes growing up?
Ewan McGregor, Gerard Butler, Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Was it Swordfish that she? Yeah. Never mind.
I always forget his name. That's the dude from Across the Universe.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it.
I'm so poor with names. Okay. Did any player quitting hurt you the most? Or hurt you more than others?
I think when my first partner quit, that really sucked, and beer.
Who was that? Who was your first partner?
I don't even remember his name. I'm not gonna lie. But that really sucked.
It sucks. But now, fuck that guy. God, it's been 2 years. So.
I don't know.
No, I'm sure he had a delightful name. And then who was the other person you said?
Beer.
Peter?
Beer. It was a while. It was like during when y'all had your first marriage and we did not.
Oh, okay. Has there ever been a time you thought about quitting the game yourself?
No. I feel like I made a vow to play until the end, and I will be here.
Who did you make the vow with? Did you make the vow to yourself?
No, I feel like when it was just like 5 of us playing in 02, we all kind of. There's only 2 of us left. There's like only 2 original 02s left, but you're here for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I go down with the ship. I completely agree. I completely agree. Um, in standard hot dogs, 6 inches for context. How tall are you?
I did this math yesterday, and I'm trying to remember what it was. So 6 times 2 times 5. No, not 6 times 2. 20. The answer is 20. Right?
Wait, 6.
I'm 5 foot.
So 12 times 5, 60, right?
Yep, not 20.
No,
So 10.
6 inches. Half a foot is one. So 2 hot dogs is 1 foot times 6. I mean,
Oh, that's
times
my
2 is 10. It's 20. Yeah.
It's
Sorry,
20. Okay.
I meant I was the 6. Yeah,
6?
you were right. I was confused where Nylok was saying 10 from. I was like, also, is that where you put the 10 at the end? Aren't you
Yeah,
good at math?
I thought I
Think about
was.
it. Think
I'm
about
not. I'm
it. One
obviously not.
dog is
Yeah, because
one hot dog's a foot. 2 hot dogs, 1 foot.
got it. No, you're
She's 5
absolutely
feet
correct.
tall.
You're absolutely correct. I was even doing this, but I should have been doing this.
Yeah, it's okay.
If you couldn't play your current class, which class would you play? And so that counts Warb. That counts Warb because Warrior is your class.
But he said if I couldn't play my. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, if you couldn't play Warrior, what would you play?
Probably Supreme
8 wide.
Spirit.
8 wide.
Spirit.
He's behind.
Yes, I am 60 inches tall.
Yeah, so 6 inches tall is 10.
20.
It's tough.
She's
It's
10
tough.
hot dogs tall.
It's tough. It's tough.
Damn it, you all. I didn't know chat was still on it. That's why you
It was
got
really
quiet all of
simple,
a sudden, F2P. All right, all right.
I was
what
looking
are
at
your-
chat. I was like,
She's 10 glizzies. Okay, we got, 8 wide has corrected all of the nonsense. She is, in fact, 10 glizzies tall.
20.
Well,
It's 10.
6 inches times 10 is 60 inches. You're 60 inches tall.
But how many inches are in a foot?
12. So it's 12
Right.
times 5, which is 60.
But there's 6. Sure, it's 60 inches, but it's 20 dogs. Because the dogs are 6. You gotta do times 2.
But 20
No,
hot dogs would be 10 feet tall.
No, because they're 6-inch hot dogs. They're not 12-inch hot dogs.
Damn it, now 8 wide and Buttercup have me all effed up. All right. You know what? 60, you're 60 inches tall.
I'm gonna let
Divided
y'all
by
figure this
6
out. This worked too well. I'm gonna let y'all figure this
equals
out.
And I
10.
think 12
You're
times
10
5
hot dogs tall.
divided by. That doesn't make sense.
Well, 60 inches is how tall you are. Divided by 6 equals 10. So you're 10 hot dogs tall. Because according to F2P's logic, 2 hot dogs is 1 foot, right?
Yeah,
So what's 2 times 5? 10.
50. No, you're right. It's 10. It's just fucking with
It is.
Now
It's
everybody,
been
I
10.
don't understand.
I'm dying. I'm sorry. Nyla, can you
12
continue
inch
the
hot
question?
dog. She would be 6 12-inch glizzies. Sorry, 5. 5 12-inch glizzies.
You guys are right. It's 10.
What? Do you even
I liked it
exist?
better when
to me?
Nyla thought he
I'm
was
sorry,
wrong.
what? Yes, Buttercup, you exist to me. What? What's happening? Damn it. Okay.
If you couldn't play Sage
Oh,
or
yeah.
Ash Warrior,
Oh,
what
she
would you
told
play?
you. She told us, and it'll make you happy.
Cream Spirit.
She plays Supreme.
Huh? Oh, you play Necro.
Yeah.
That's surprising. That's surprising.
It makes sense to
Underrated
me.
pick.
Though.
Underrated pick.
Because
I'm happier with a world with more Necros. I'm happier. Don't worry. I like that answer.
Do you have favorite pals, like in the game, like the pals, like pals and skills?
I mean, I feel like I never take off deer slime. Really, just deer slime. Panda goes away sometimes. But I like Puppy Fervor. I like his name, Puppy Fervor.
It is a good name. And anything that helps any Bubble Boy build makes me happy. You gotta have the beefy Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
Beefy Bubble Boy. Any favorite skills?
No, I don't think so. Like,
All right, we have
are there
two
any
final questions for you, and then we do have one special thing at the end. You want FTP? You want to ask the final two questions?
Sure. Would you like to see anyone else on Shroom Chronicles? Any whales, non-whales? Anyone tickle your fancy?
I think it'd be cool to see Shroomrix on.
Shroomrix, yet
Just
another
tickle-
vote for Shroomrix. Hey, Shroomrix, you there?
We tried many a time with Shroomrix. And then many of us have tried one time.
Oh yeah, we
got
all met
bombarded
here
one
all at
time.
once that one time. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Guys, just bring Rue on. It'll be the best show you ever do.
Oh gosh.
We
I
can clear his
literally
name. We could have PJ. We could have Rue. And then we gotta find like one more for the nice trifecta.
y'all have fun with that. I'll be sick that night. Do you want to give any shout outs?
Shout out to Panda and Z and how cute they fucking are. Shout out to Peachy and Moogie. I missed you guys. And, I don't know. Shout out to the whole LOM community that's sticking with it and staying strong. Doing the damn thing.
Thanks to everybody that has come out tonight. Everybody rules. Thank you very much to Star. I can't believe how long it has taken us to finally get this show done, but I had so much fun. It was really great. F2P and your glorious mustache. Look at this lovely man. We do have. It's been a really fun day, really fun night, great show. We do have a sad thing to announce. But Chunk Daddy, not a joke, serious. Chunk Daddy passed away last night. 8 Wide's beloved dog, who's been on the show many times. So we're gonna do a quick moment of silence for Chunk Daddy here. So feel free to type anything you want in the chat. I'm gonna just be quiet and vape and think of the fond memories I have of Chunk Daddy for a moment. All right, I like that shot. Look at that shot. Look at the double trunks on the screen. I love it. Thanks everybody for coming out. Join us on the Discord server. You all rule. Peace out, y'all.